Q. Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly Sunday Live where you get to hang out with us and we get to hang out with you real time if you're watching at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jeremy typically likes to start the live off with a song.
I'm trying to write something for Marilyn
On his
Raby.
new guitar.
I'm trying to write something for Marilyn Raby, who sucks dried gravy.
Okay. Do you need more time or?
Did you give me some lyrics?
Debbie Vaughn sent $2 super chat. Says, Hale's low all coming to you live from Uranus.
Debbie, get out of Uranus.
Look at her stirring up trouble already.
Debbie Vaughn stir up trouble?
Absolutely stirring up trouble.
Do you think Debbie Vaughn could be Marilyn Raby, who sucks dried gravy?
Very well could be. Kimberly just became a member. Welcome, Kimberly.
One thing's for sure, Marilyn Raby, our ex-landlord, who illegally locked us out of our warehouse, who illegally shut off all the electric, who illegally shut off all the water, who then illegally stole my 20-foot trailer, destroyed our week off and our vacation. And we're about to share with you why. But you wanted to sing a song?
Take it away, Jeremy.
Should we go with a happier note?
You can do that. Look how pretty and red that new guitar is.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad at all.
Jeremy was playing a different note before we started. I was like, what are you playing? It sounds so beautiful.
I don't know. What was I playing?
Something different. Something different that you've never played before.
If you're gonna have to help me out. I'm a little pitchy here, dog.
You are pitchy.
Yeah, I said if you love what
Helen,
the hell.
thank you so much for the $2 super sticker.
Type what the
hell's in the live chat. Bugs Adventures, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat.
You love what the hell's. Type what the
Hales. I hate it when you make me sing because I can't really sing.
It's tough remembering those lyrics, isn't it? This is rough. If you love what the hell's, and you love following snail trails.
Slot Raider, thank you so much for the $10 super sticker.
For everything Marilyn Raby sucks dried gravy is taken from me, I think she gave me something as well.
Caught the Maryland bug, the gravy bug.
You love what the hell.
Pascals Piscals, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
Type what the.
All the way from Colorado. Hales.
If you love what the hell, type what the hell. Wait, where were you? You're supposed to be with me there. Ready? You love what the hell, type what the
Hales. In the live chat.
If you love what the
Janet
hell.
Nowakowski, thank you so much for the
And you love
super
following
sticker.
snail trails. I should get my Barrett Manilow on tonight. If you love what the hell.
Renee, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
Type what the.
Francis Rampy, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Kathleen Didion, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Everyone's glad that we made it home okay.
Are we home or is this a green screen?
Definitely not a green screen.
Oh, Marilyn Raby,
Definitely
who sucks
not
dried
a
gravy,
green screen.
absolutely tried to keep us from getting home.
Dennis, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker.
Absolutely, no doubt whatsoever. Marilyn Raby, who sucks dried gravy, tried to keep us from getting home.
She's worse than Debbie Vaughn.
So, and that's saying something if you know Debbie Vaughn. You know what I mean? Debbie Vaughn is a super fan. but she likes mischief.
Uh-oh, there's
Marilyn. There she is, right there. Marilyn Raby, who sucks dried gravy, right there. Thought we were finally getting along and burying the pitchfork. You thought I was bad before. You've taken enough from me, Marilyn.
Marilyn.
Taken enough from me, and you've given me all this in return. Baby, are you going to take care of me?
She gave you the gravy bug, didn't she?
She gave me the she spiked the gravy bug.
Yeah.
She spiked the Maryland gravy, sucks dry gravy. So,
Florinda, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker.
For those who don't know, George, subscribing and all of that, what does that look like? What do they need to do?
Subscribing for you. If you haven't already while you're watching at home, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. A lot of people are confused the subscription button with payment, and it's free on YouTube. Now, becoming once you subscribe, a bell icon will pop up. You want to make sure you click the bell icon and make sure you click on all. Otherwise, you will not get notified when we release a new video and we go live every Sunday.
And we had a little bit of difficulty releasing videos this past week.
We did. Will Bell, thank you so much for the $10
We were so busy. There wasn't much to actually film. We were working. And
not to mention the internet service was terrible.
Yeah. So it would have been rough anyway, even trying to get anything out. So we had to improvise to try and get a little something out. So that's those who don't know yet, we were in LA and we were with, we believe it was roughly 1,800 other YouTubers, some of the biggest, the best, and the brightest.
Those were just registered attendees. That doesn't include staff, speakers,
entourage. Some of them
volunteers.
Yeah. Volunteers were amazing. Because you were one of them, so I can say that.
Frankie wants to know if Mr. Beast made you sick. She's going to go track him down because he lives in her hometown.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. So I'm pretty sure it was not Mr. Beast, but we had the opportunity to volunteer with a bunch of great people and serving a whole bunch of YouTubers. We had a ton of fun.
We got to meet a ton of amazing people, and hopefully we can call them friends for a long time, especially the other volunteers.
Whether we got like it or not, they're now friends, but Marilyn Raby is not. She is not our friend.
Marilyn Raby's more of a frenemy.
I mean, I have to admit, I do miss Marilyn. For all of those who do not know who Marilyn is, if you go back just 2 years, Marilyn illegally locked us out of the warehouse, illegally shut off the water, illegally shut off the power, stole my 20-foot trailer, and we can't forget, stole all the security cameras.
What about the box trucks?
Stole somebody else's box truck, another tenant's box truck.
Changed the locks how many times?
That's a good question. The locks were changed many, many times. I would have to go back to all the videos. And since then, we have...
BC Eagle Deb became a member. Welcome.
Nice! Since then, we have... we've moved on to higher aspirations. We bought our own warehouse space where we actually want to build storage units.
Yes. And we've talked about this for 2-3 years now of what we want to name the storage unit facility.
Which instead of U-Haul, it would be
U-Hales. Look how
yeah.
How appropriate would that be?
You can all become
Celia,
Hales.
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
Forget U-Haul, it'll be U-Hales. But Marilyn is not actually left our lives yet. A lot of stuff got
thrown out into the weather and got rained on.
Stolen, rained on, given away. She gave away tens of thousands of dollars of high dollar items.
Your ice cream machine.
My ice cream machine.
Given away. Marilyn sent another $5, says, I may have missed something over the past few years. I don't recall doing any of that.
I would encourage you, Marilyn Raby, who sucks dry gravy, to maybe go back to the playlist. It is entitled, I believe, World's Worst Landlord, and you will be refreshed on everything you quote unquote.
Happy birthday, Kimberly! Thank you so much for the $10.
Not do.
Linda Sears just became a super fan. Welcome.
Nice. So we thought we were done with Marilyn, and frankly, I have missed Marilyn quite a bit in my life because things are just too peaceful and tranquil. And
are you trying to say it's boring?
Yeah. Without Marilyn, Things are a little bit boring.
A little boring.
I gotta admit, things are a little bit boring. But never fear, Marilyn definitely showed up in LA. And we're going to get into that a little bit later, how Marilyn ruined our vacation, which was a working vacation.
Yeah, it was more of a work.
No, it was definitely work. It was definitely work.
It was definitely a work getaway.
So we were there. The last Sunday we did a live stream. And then after the live stream at 3 a.m., we flew to LA.
Yes.
And we were definitely tired. 3-hour time difference, the whole deal.
But I have to mention Jeanette just became a member. Welcome, Jeanette. Everything went smooth.
Perfect.
On the way to LA. And the reason why we flew into LAX is because the hotel where the conference was literally 3 miles away.
Not even that. We could have walked there. But instead, we rented a Challenger.
Or we could have shuttled there.
We got a 2022 Dodge Challenger that we
thinking that we would have time in the evening to explore the city. And
explore LA and do things.
We ended up working until like 11 o'clock at night, which was insane.
And then once you're done working,
Karen Stoppel, thank you so much for the $10. Yeah.
So now we know, don't rent a vehicle for next time.
Rose Chapman, thank you so much for the $5. We'll keep you posted on the Coyote. Mary Ellen just became a member. Welcome, Mary Ellen. So everything went smooth.
So we went a day early.
I was afraid that our flight would be canceled because of the hurricane and weather conditions. We landed. We actually got there maybe 15-20 minutes earlier than what they anticipated for our time to be when we landed in LAX, and then we were able to find the shuttle to take us to the car rental place right away. We didn't have to wait.
We didn't need the rental, but
Wesley Hale, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We get on the shuttle, we go to the car rental place, and we walk in. There's no line. All the guy did was scan. The reservations were under my name, but Jeremy was going to put it under his credit card. So all he had to do was show him a credit card and an ID, and we were done. That's it. Nothing compared to your experience when you were down in Florida when I got you a rental.
So different.
And then the guys out, there was another team waiting outside in the parking lot for us and let us pick out whatever car we wanted. Usually it's like, here, this is what you're getting.
You got the cheapest 2-door sedan. I don't even know what a sedan is. I think it's a 2-door small car. The guy was like, what do you want? I'll give you an SUV. I'll give you anything you want. And I was like, give me the sexiest thing you got.
And then he started rattling off some options. And then he's like, oh, you should get the
Dodge Challenger
with the Hemi.
And he's like, well, I got one with the Hemi. And I was like,
we have vehicles back at home with Hemis.
Like, this would just be like driving Ramses and Ramses 2.0.
Oh, Tricky Chi upgraded to the What the Hell family. Thanks, Tricky Chi, for the $5. So we get in the rental and we make our way to the hotel, and check-in typically isn't until 3 o'clock. And I was like, just let me see if I could get early check-in. And I went in and explained that we're volunteering for the event and that our plane just landed. And if there was any way possible to do early check-in. He goes, yeah, absolutely. And he got us in right away. Right away.
Well, that was nice.
Parking, though, was expensive. Even though we rented a car, it was like $66 per day to valet at the hotel, which is insane. I knew the cost of living in California was so much greater than out here. But $66 a day valet is...
You want to move to California? Debbie Vaughn says she's got room for us.
It's crazy. So we found a parking garage across the street, which was like $18 a day.
$18.50 a day.
Yeah. So
or every time you went in and out, $18.50 or $18.50 a day.
Yes.
Which so it just sat there.
We took the car out one day.
We rented a car, $500, and it just sat there, $18.50 per day in the parking garage in LA. And we were looking at each other like we were ill prepared. We had no idea. I never
thought that there would be like meetups with other YouTube content creators. Like we weren't thinking that because this was my first conference, so I wasn't thinking it. I thought maybe, oh my gosh, this is going to be a semi-work event, semi-vacation where we can explore in the evening. And that just never happened. Jackie just became a What the Hell's family member. Welcome, Jackie.
Which isn't a problem that it never happened. We just never knew what to expect. So now
Els, thank you so much for the $10. Els is coming to Florida next spring. That's going to be a long flight for her.
That will be a long flight.
So that was kind of
and then when we got there, me, I was bored.
Wesley Hale, thank you so much for the $5.
They're unloading stuff a day early for the event. You mind if I go and help? She's like, yeah, you can go help. Yeah, that's fine.
So I stayed behind in the hotel and worked on some behind the scenes stuff. While Jeremy went down and helped unload the truck to set up. Sword King, welcome, just became a member.
What were you thinking, Sword King?
So yeah, we literally would meet every morning at 6:30, between 6:30 and 7:30.
I think 7:30 was the one morning.
And then we would be working until 10 or 11. And by the time we made it back to the hotel room, we would just crash.
So George obviously has no problem sleeping anywhere at any time. Me, on the other hand, I have all kinds of problems. And so if I'm not in my bed, and if I don't have
surrounded by 10 pillows,
I'm not surrounded by my 10 pillows, and there's
Gloria just became a What the Hell's member. Welcome, Gloria.
There's certain bedtime rituals that help me sleep better. Probably just like some of your kids out there. I need a story. I need tucked in, the whole deal. And if those things don't happen, then I don't sleep too well. But
thanks, Els, for the $5.
So the second night, I got no sleep whatsoever. The third night, I got a little bit of sleep. The fourth night, none. Like I was dead. Or maybe I got those numbers off. I was just walking zombie.
Well, the one night you were just drinking. They were offering.
We were so thirsty.
We ran out of waters, and the only thing left was energy drinks. So I think that may have.
So that was probably not the brightest idea. But I did sleep till what time this morning? We got up at 10?
A couple times, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
No, I got up 5 times to go to the bathroom last night. I'm not counting getting up at 8 o'clock to go to the bathroom as a getting up. I slept till past 10. And then George slept till past 12:30.
I woke up at 8, stayed up for a little bit, dozed back off, woke up back at 10, dozed off again, and then woke up at noon. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get up and start doing something.
Which I had already kicked my butt in gear. It was like, you are getting up and doing something.
You went live for the members, and then
I did go live for the members. They got a little extra doozy of a live.
I did some cleaning, did some errands. Made you some hard-boiled eggs because he loves egg salad, and then put some lots together because I didn't have time to put lots together.
Well, the thing I did is I prepped the mail, which we should probably get to, and then we'll share with everybody.
Lilith, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
We should get to the mail, and then we'll share with everybody how Marilyn Raby, who sucks dried gravy, just ruined our entire working vacation. Marilyn Raby. Oh, it's on. It's on. Maybe.
We've got a ton of fan.
My favorite song.
The extended version.
We got mail.
We have a ton of mail.
Do we really?
We did request for it to be held at the post office, but that didn't happen. But that's okay.
Yes, it did. It happened, and it was delivered yesterday, like I requested it.
Oh, okay.
Your memory just goes out there. JK has had a nagging headache all day. Says he thinks he's just going to call it a rabies. Yeah, that's what a rabies is. That is what a rabies is.
That would be appropriate.
That would be beyond appropriate. All right.
Okay, you get a fist pump.
We're going to dig into the mail here. We got a little something from Nancy Miller here, George. I'm going to give this to you to show.
Okay.
while I read, because we all know you can't read.
Nancy Miller. Where's Nancy from?
You tell me. You have it.
Kansas, I think.
KS. That would probably be Kentucky.
I'm thinking it's Kansas.
It's probably Kentucky, Southern Kentucky would be my guess. All right. Well, I tried. All right. Nancy says, "Dear Jeremy and George, I follow you on YouTube and Facebook. You've been such an inspiration in me getting started in locker buying. I pray for you both every time I say my prayers, knowing the Lord will bless you. The reason I'm writing is because one of my recent lockers came across 10 1/24 scale die-cast racing cars, mostly Russell Wallace and Dale Earnhardt. I have 3 that are in plastic display cases, a few Hot Wheels and new in packages, and Champion Speedway Racing set. Complete set, but the box has been opened, a limited edition set of 5 Corvette die-cast cars. I use an app called Lens on my cell phone to find the value of each item and where it's selling the best. I calculate over $500 in die-cast. I know here in Kansas, I could not get near what they're worth. I decided to reach out to you because Rob and Conky and all, they have such success with die-cast cars. I'd like to offer the entire collection, pictures on the flash drive. You got a flash drive there.
Sue's mom, thank you so much for the $4.99.
For $200, that would leave ample room for you to profit sales as well. Did she just say ample?
Ample. Christopher, thank you so much for the $1 super chat.
She said, Christian and Patience are far better listening than I am. Thank you for your time. And Nancy Miller. And Nancy.
Thanks, Crafty Jen.
She said she added some locker turtles as well. Nancy, appreciate the offer.
Yeah.
And even so we have to buy extremely low because we have such high overhead. So what I mean by that is when you go, oh, there's $500 worth of value, and then I'll give it to you for $200, and then Christian and Patience can list it. I have to pay them. And then now you got shipping, and then you have them and their salary. So there's no profit margin for me there. That's not to say it's not a good deal for somebody. It's just not a good deal for me because I have overhead. I have staffing and building and the whole deal. And so the profit margin isn't high enough. But my encouragement to you is go ahead, list them on eBay. It's really easy. eBay has its own YouTube channel to teach you how to list everything. If you don't want to list on eBay, do it in one shot. Put it all on Facebook Marketplace and put it for $200 in your area, and I'm sure you will be fine. Mm-hmm. You'll be all right. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. You'll be okay.
Look at all the cool turtles she said.
You know I love todos.
You do love
this turtles. Is from Jennifer Lerno in Ontario, Woodstock, Ontario. Whoa!
Hey now.
Hey now.
Look,
now.
How cool is that? It's a shoe purse. See them heels?
It'd be cooler if it was blue suede. I gotta say that.
That's so cool. I love it.
Mary Franklin just sent $5 from the heart of Texas. Mary, you don't know that we made it home yet. This could be a green screen behind us, but we will let you know after mail. Hi guys, it's Joanne and Jen from Woodstock, Ontario, Canada. We love you both. Oh, look what we found. Talk to you next time we find treasures for you on our Treasures Come First. Love and prayers, Joan and Jen. Aww, very cool. Awesome. Is that going on your Elvis shelves? Your shelvises?
This is definitely going to go on my shelvises.
Definitely going on the shelvises.
That's cool. I don't have one of these.
I bet you don't have one of these yet either. You gonna show?
Yeah.
That's from Linda in Virginia.
Chicken Mama.
Does that rhyme? Linda in Virginia.
This is staying here. It's not going to Florida, right?
Jeremy and George, go anywhere you wanted to. I love to watch your shows. Y'all are so down to earth people. Are we down to earth? That's because you're so short.
We are.
You're so short. You're so down to earth.
I am. Yeah. Vertically challenged, so it makes me closer to the earth.
Prayers for you both, and hope you both get well soon. I also have chickens. Have several laying eggs. A fox got them. Oh no! I only have 2 left.
That hurts.
There will be an update on the chickens and the peacocks and the coyote. There will be a full video coming soon, hopefully this week. So everybody who's asking what's going on with the coyote, what's going on with the chickens and the peacocks, you will know later this week, we promise.
Marion just became a member. Welcome.
Probably should not promise that. You will know within 2 weeks. There will be all your answers. I also, I already got that part. I have chickens and okay.
Paige just became a member. Welcome, Paige.
The fox is still coming around. Wow. Linda, we got to do something about that fox. You know what?
What did the fox say?
I found a fox that keeps coming around too. So I know the issues that you're having. It's very difficult to get the fox away. The fox is a stalker. a creeper, you name it. But you know what? It's not stalking if I like it. So we'll go with that.
Okay. The next box is from Forrest, all the way from Florence, Oregon.
From Forrest?
Oh. What do we have here?
It looks like a creepy chicken.
Hold that, because there's more in the box.
Is this a dead
Jeremy.
chicken? Is this a dead chicken trying to lay an egg? Is this chicken trying to lay an egg right now?
There's ping pongs in here labeled. There's a 3.
All right, I'm putting my hand up there, George.
This
is standard in today's world, so here we go.
This one has a 1.
I think I won.
Is there a note?
Number 4, I won. Is there a note?
Was that note with it? Or
no, this is the note from mine.
All right,
I'm gonna give you the dead chicken.
No note, Forrest. Thank you.
I'm sure it will make sense maybe in another package.
I love it.
We'll probably.
I love it.
Oh, which one was it? I think.
Did this come with 2?
What did you just open?
Yeah,
that one. I think that goes right there.
Yeah, from Forrest.
There you go. I think those are 2 together.
All right.
So you probably should. Now we gotta know.
Here we go.
Now we gotta know. We got a book. All right, let me see if I can figure this out. Dear Hales. Yep, you 2 are deers. Have you ever called me your dear?
Hello, dear.
You called me a lot of things. You have never called me dear.
I just called you dear. Casey Collins, thank you so much for the $2 super sticker.
I am the 78-year-old crazy, according to most people, woman who likes to live on the Oregon coast and who sent you the slightest imperfect
Katie,
Elvis
thank
purse.
You so much for the $5 super sticker.
Oh, Forrest sent the Elvis purse as well.
Ooh.
Because only Elvis himself is perfect. I bought it online for $5, then paid $20 postage. Crazy, huh?
Mary
you
Franklin,
proved it.
Thank you.
You're crazy,
I'll
lady.
Check inside the purse.
So she just proved she's a crazy lady. I thought it might be a vintage addition to your Elvis Shelvises. Since the owner was going to mail it to me, I had her mail it straight to you. She remembered the note, but did not add my name. Well, there was no, or maybe there was a note. I can't remember. That's cool. By the way, I was apologizing to Jeremy for adding another Elvis. I'm not sure I forgive you because the Elvises are going to start taking over my shelves there. September is National Chicken Month.
It is?
We're going to eat a lot of chicken.
I don't know if I knew that.
Now, I want to know, what do you intend to do with all your collections? Precisely, what do you intend to do with your Elvis collection?
It's going to stay there until I am no longer here.
She intends on burdening me with an Elvis collection until she's no longer there. My collections are worth quite a bit of change, a chunk of change. So mine are investments. Whoa, there's something in there.
Inside the Elvis purse.
You're going to have to show it.
Mary Franklin, thank you so much.
Sell each set for thousands of dollars, start a museum, sell duplicates. Well, I told George I was going to donate the property to the country, and so it could be set up as a national museum. And I was going to bury her body here so people could come and pay respects. And then they could go through the house here at Hale's quarters, just like a national museum, but they would not be allowed to go upstairs in the bedroom, just like Graceland. You can't go upstairs. So, but that's where the coolest parts are. That's where the secret rooms are.
Views.
Sell duplicates, just give it away so you can keep collecting for a Guinness World Record. My birthday, and I'm watching the auction. Can't afford to join, and I'm not sure. Oh, with the auction, don't you feel privileged that I would spend my special day with you two? Absolutely.
Aww.
We feel privileged and honored that anybody watches anything we put out or spends any time with us.
Chris Mitchell just became a member. Welcome.
All right. So I'll be sending more, which I apologize because it's hard to find a place for them. I couldn't just send with the cost of shipping. Where's the fun in that? Not too sincerely, Forrest. You guys think I'm joking?
Thank you, Forrest. Cynthia just became a member. Welcome.
It literally says, not too sincerely.
Forrest has really nice handwriting.
Run, Forrest, run! All right. I've got
Frank Chapman. Thank you so much for the $2.
I got a little something else over here. I think you're going to have to hold up.
Oh, how cool.
This is from Jim and Val.
Welcome to the funny farm.
In MA, do you know where MA is?
MA would be
Ma.
the state that I cannot pronounce.
But I love to hear you try. So
and
Ma.
I will not try.
Hi, George with a J and Jeremy with a G. This is one of the many things I made when I was doing my crafts. Thought of you when I saw this. Hope you like it. We watch all your videos on YouTube. George, stay healthy. Jeremy, stop rolling your foot. We enjoy the videos and the four of what you do. Jim and Val. Thank you so much. Now,
guys.
that is cool.
This is really cool. Are we keeping this here or taking it to the Florida ranch?
That almost feels like a Hale's headquarters thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or should it go to the Florida? You know what? Maybe it should go to the Florida ranch. Are there gators in there?
No
what about
gators.
giraffes?
There was a rooster and then a pig. And then a cow.
Okay.
A moo cow.
Now, this is from Good Source Treats. This is from a company, and they asked if they could send us some treats from around the world.
Ooh.
So, this is from trytreats.com. And they messaged us and they said, hey, can we send you some treats from around the world?
It's international snacks.
And we said, absolutely. If there's one thing we love,
we do love us some snacks.
it's treats. And they did give us a link too, but since with us being gone all week and me being sick, I'll have to go back now that we're opening this.
Pamela, thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
All right, let's see what we got here, George. We've got what looks like pool floaties.
Cynthia Barnes, thank you so much for the $5
Do you know what these
super
are?
sticker. Are they the floaties that you put around your arms?
These are pool floaties.
Is this supposed to be edible?
Yeah, it's food from around the world. You have to guess.
I bet it tastes like corn.
All right, everybody guess. Where are these from? What country? There's wafers. Okay. Because I don't know yet. Here's a legendary snack right here.
Looks like Guapo's in the chat and Storage Legends.
Aren't they the same?
Emery says looks Polish.
Iced gingerbread. Oh my goodness, that looks good. Oh my goodness. These are not just pretzel sticks. These are Paluskis. Paluskis guys. Paluski eyes. Okay.
Those wafers look
You
delicious.
like that? You like that? There's a hazelnut break in there.
Oh, that's probably delicious.
Yeah, but do you know which country it's from yet? Because I just found the Kalushki eye. Citruski eyes. The shy Truskis. I found the shy Truskis.
Cynthia Barnes, thank you so much for the $10 super.
All right, this should give it away. The Prince Polo Bar. Where's it from?
Poland.
Is that what you think?
I'm thinking Poland.
All right, let me think.
I'm thinking
It
Poland.
is Poland.
Yeah.
It is Poland. All right, it is Poland. So this is all Polish. If we eat this, are they going to make Polish jokes about us?
Maybe.
Perfect. Let's eat away.
Maybe.
I kind of feel like I need one of these.
Try? What do you want?
Well,
what would you like to try?
I feel like I need a Citruski. So
They're definitely not from Egypt.
Do you want a Citruski?
Sure.
All right. What color Citruski
Here's
do
the
you want?
coupon.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't done any of that yet. We've been away. Would you like this Tryuski?
Sure.
That one right there?
Yeah, I'll try that one.
It's pink. Look at that. You like that? Don't worry. I washed my hands before I put that in your mouth. And I'm going to try this Tryuski. How is that?
It's probably more of like a lime.
I was hoping.
This is more of like a strawberry-esque flavor.
So this is from Roger over at trytreats.com.
These will probably be really good with coffee.
Probably. You'll probably eat those tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We can put a coupon code in there. We'll have to do that later tonight.
Okay.
Because we don't have time to do it right now.
All right.
We got more mail. Bring on the mail.
All right, I'm bringing it. This one.
With us being away and sick,
This one came from Ontario, I believe.
Are you supposed to crunch these? Because I just did.
Woodstock, Ontario.
From Joan and Jen. All right, let's see what we got. We got. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is a big old box. Yeah, don't even bring that up yet.
Okay.
Why don't you just start showing us? That's a big old box.
All right.
Dear Jeremy and George, this is Joan and Jen from Woodstock, Ontario, Canada. We found many goodies at a garage sale and we thought of you would enjoy them. The picture frame is for Patience and Christian. The rest is for you both. There's a special treat for Jeremy in the box.
Is it this?
It's in a red box. No, but that's super cool. We did the backpack thing, and it was a major hit. Thank you for the idea. So they took the whole Egyptian backpacks, and they did it in their area in Canada.
That's great.
Your faithful followers who never miss an episode, Joan and Jen. So very cool.
Breathe, relax, and unwind.
I get worried.
This is a big old box of goodies.
I get worried when you breathe and relax too much.
What do you mean?
I mean sometimes you foos when you relax too much.
Like in my sleep?
Well, you just put a hurting on the world earlier. I'm just saying.
Why do you have to announce that?
I thought you were proud of it.
Look at these candle holders.
Are those camels? Are those
so cool?
Are those camel holders or candle holders?
Camel candle holders.
They look like camel holders.
Those are really cool.
All right. I guess I'm no longer needed here in the live stream. I've got 2 camels to take my spot. Good day, sir.
This is for you in here.
This is okay. All right. She said this is my special treat. Ready? Is it what it's a bottle of ketchup. That is going on the ketchup shelf for sure. Look at that. Look at that.
A ton of stickers. I wonder if this is supposed to go into my sticker book.
I wonder if the sticker books, the stickers are probably for your sticker books, so you could give it to me and declare your undying love for me. You know what I would really like? I would like it if Marilyn Raby.
Count your blessings.
I would like it if Marilyn Raby, who sucks dry gravy, would stop ruining my working vacations and maybe send me her sticker book declaring her undying love for me. Because I made you famous, baby. I made you famous. I'm your agent.
Here, take this Ghostbusters book.
Do you think I'm Marilyn Raby's number 1 fan?
I think you both are each other's number 1 fans.
Probably.
You ready for this bag?
Yeah, but you're going to have to be careful with it. All right. We got this bag just like this. We have no idea who it's from, but this is what has happened to it. The post office utterly destroyed it. There is black licorice absolutely decimated and destroyed everywhere. No. Falling out. So whoever sent this, we're so sorry. You spent good money, and the post office,
they're rough.
They were rough.
The post office is rough.
Careful, there's black licorice pieces falling out everywhere. And I'm not even sure I can dig down there through all of that. It's all destroyed and in pieces. So whoever sent it, thank you so much. Maybe the birds will be able to eat it.
Bird. Bird is the word. We've got 2 cards.
Oh, you want me to? I'll take care of the reading.
You love to read.
Baby, we both know I make it up as I go.
You love to read.
No, I can't read.
Because you can't read, you need to brush up on your reading
This
skills.
is from Joanne from North Carolina. And it says, George and Jeremy, you two are like beautiful butterflies for each other, flying around through the air like you just don't care. Wave your hands in the air. Raise the roof. What's so funny?
I don't think that's what that says in there.
Maybe I make them all up. I can't read. Do you want to try?
Yeah.
All right, go for it. You're so good at this.
Dear Jeremy and George, I enjoyed the metal detecting video. That was a good call, Christian. And then it says, Jif peanut butter has been recalled because of salmonella, which we knew. And Jif is one of your favorite peanut butters.
Yeah, I do. So kind of like that creamy Jif.
We've been using the Great Value, which is like Walmart's brand of peanut butter.
Not as creamy, but gets the job done.
Yeah. There is a difference. So you may not be a ketchup snob, but you are a peanut butter snob.
Am I a female snob?
And it says, with love, Joanne. Thank you so much, Joanne.
Am I a female snob?
Here's the 2 butterflies. No.
I'm not a female snob?
No.
I thought I only go for the best. Okay, apparently I'm not a female snob. Okay, this is from Kennedy. Mary Kennedy. Did you want to marry a Kennedy?
Mm-mm.
All right, just making sure. Jeremy and George.
Lori's saying Jif is back on the shelves now. We haven't seen it yet.
But then again, we don't watch the news. We don't go out. And
we only know what Alexa tells us. When every morning he'll say, Alexa, time. And then she'll tell him the time. Alexa,
which she just did to you guys.
Weather. And then she'll tell the weather. And then he says, Alexa, news.
You're setting off all of their devices right now. All of them. I apologize for George. She did that on purpose. All right, Jeremy and George, I've watched a couple of your videos on YouTube. Do not subscribe simply because I'm old. All caps. And I do not trust many subscription things. All right, Mary, let's back up a little bit. She says too many people steal and sell names. All right, so, and then she says, anyways, back to the point. Mary, let's stop right there. If you're watching on YouTube, YouTube already has all your information.
Yes.
So don't be so paranoid to go, oh, if I just click one button. You clicked a button to watch the video. You click a button to play the video. That's all subscribing is this clicking. So it'll tell you when the next one comes out. They're not selling anything. They already have all of your information. If you have an email address, which you do, if you watch on YouTube, which you do, they already have all your information. You're not getting anything else. I will tell you this very boldly and plainly. If you're not subscribing to the channel and you're just watching, you're hurting the channel.
When you're missing the notifications, the benefit of subscribing, 1, it's free, and 2, the benefit is allowing YouTube to tell you, hey, what the hell?
YouTube goes, hey, here's the new video. Hey, here's the live stream. Hey, that's the benefit of it.
Elvis, thank you so much for the $5 super
And if
chat.
you don't have all notifications on, YouTube won't notify you, and then you miss videos, and then you're like, oh, I haven't seen you in 6 months. Where have you been? Mm-hmm. And we never went anywhere.
Do you think YouTube knows that Debbie Vaughn misbehaves and is always stirring trouble along with her and Marilyn?
I'm going to talk to YouTube about Marilyn Raby and then secondary Debbie Vaughn. All right. So anyways, back to the point. Do you buy items from individuals? And the answer is sometimes, if it's right, if the price is right,
location.
if there's enough profit margin for me to continue to run the business, and if the location is close by. I asked because I have 2 Swarovski. I cannot say that. Swarovski crystal. You know the crystal, the high-end crystal.
So I can't pronounce it.
Say Massachusetts for me.
I can't.
A 1999 and 2000 snowflake. They're probably around 375, and I'm not sure what the anywhere from. Anyway, I know you can make a profit from selling them yourself, but I'm looking for a decent, reasonable price. I'd like to send you pictures if I could get an email address. So the email address, Mary, the email address is all over YouTube. And if you subscribe, you'll be able to get all of that as well. It's right there in the About section. It's in every video, every description of every video. And then if you don't buy from individuals, I totally understand. I've enjoyed the videos that I've seen. The 2 of you are wonderful. Maybe I will talk to someone in my family that is not as technologically terrorized as I am, and I will subscribe. That'll be good. That'll help the channel. When you subscribe, it helps the channel.
Melody, thank you so much for the
God bless from Mary. Mary's all the way in Alabama. Mary, I'm going to say in regards to your crystal that crystal doesn't excite me too much, regardless of what its value is. And so your better bet is to actually list those on eBay yourself, or to just list them on Facebook Marketplace.
Yes.
And so I'm gonna pass on that one. Now, if you've got vintage toys and vintage war items and things along those lines of coins or gold and silver, I mean, I'm all into that.
Vintage toys will definitely spark Jeremy's interest.
Crystal, even though it's sparkly, doesn't do it for me, but
Deborah
toys
Ferguson, thank you so much for the $5. Yes, I cried too, Deborah. All right, the next package is from, I think it's pronounced Xana. Zana Wally, all the way from Arkansas. If I'm reading that right. Yeah, Arkansas. And it says, Dear George and Jeremy, enclosed as a license plate for the house in Florida. It came off of a car that we received from family of a friend who died back in June. He left the car to his sister, but she gave it to me. It will be a way to let his family know that we treasured his friendship.
Wow.
His name was James, and we shared some of your videos with him on occasion. One of your adopted parents, Zana.
Wow.
Zana Wally. Yeah, this will definitely go to the Florida ranch. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Zana. Christy just became a What the Hale's family member.
Yeah.
Welcome. All right, we have one more box.
And it's a big one.
A big old box.
A big one.
And it's from, oh my gosh, I don't think I can carry this thing. It's so heavy.
Just sending money for the
It's
Debbie
from
Bond jail
Jerry McClure, all the way from Michigan. We're going to have to keep it down here, babe.
Amber said, thank God you guys are home safe.
Jerry sent us
And she started
packages.
a fund for getting us home safe. How many funds do you think the fans have actually started? 1,000 funds? 2,000 funds?
Oh, Diane Morrison ordered the licorice. She said, so sorry about how the licorice arrived. We'll order another. Just won't use that postal service.
Maybe, I don't know. Can she contact the, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
You just-
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We'll probably still try and feed it to the animals because they'll eat that.
Mm.
All right, this is a big old box.
It's a heavy box too.
This is
Where do we start? Is there a note?
I say we start right here
Okay.
with the memories of Elvis.
All right.
I'll set them hunga burning love.
We got some curtains. A one window panel curtains.
Are you hurting for some curtains? Look at that. Samsonite luggage. We could have used that when we just went on a trip. Wait, we didn't lock anything, did we? Oh, no.
Look.
No. This is going the wrong direction real quick.
Look at that. Look how
This is going the
beautiful that
wrong
is.
direction. She already is too much
She
to
gave
handle.
me this. It's for you. Jeremy.
No, I know who
It's
she
here,
gave
it's
it
for.
for.
You.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
for real?
Because you could be a magical princess. It's perfect. That's
I feel
definitely for
magical.
you. Do you feel magical?
I feel magical. Whoo! That's too much magic for me.
Janet, thank you so much for the $2 super chat.
Let's see what it looks like on you.
That's beautiful.
And oh my goodness, you're going to be wearing this around the house. I mean, you're too much to handle.
You think that?
You know what? Here's how I would do it. This is how us in the hood, when I grew up in the hood, we'd do it like this. That's I grew.
Sideways?
You know, I grew up in the ghetto, baby.
No.
We just put it off to the side.
No.
You put it off to the side like that. All kinds of goodies in here. Lots of books, games. All right. Here is a note.
There's a cool coin in here. Team Alaska.
I like Alaska. We want to go to Alaska.
We do.
Baby, check this out. All right, look at this, guys. Read underneath there. SpongeBob Pilot. That is a signature. Look
Jay
at this.
Lunsford just
Check
sent
this out.
$2 for the Jeremy Princess Fund.
We will be refunding your $2 for the Princess Fund. All right, Jeremy, I know how you love SpongeBob. Actually, I do. Understatement. And the creator of SpongeBob was my second cousin, Stephen McDaniel. Look at that.
Hey.
Hillensburg. He passed almost 2 years ago from ASL. And in 1980, I was in California. I visited him at Nickelodeon. He gave me a copy of the pilot he presented to Nickelodeon. Look at this.
That's so cool.
Hold that back up again. That is his signature. He gave me a copy of the pilot he presented to Nickelodeon. This is what they signed him from. Steven signed it for me. I couldn't think of anyone else who would appreciate receiving this other than you.
Aww.
It has the original signing from Tiny Tim and Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Enjoy it, Jeremy. I'm sure you will. This will be one of 3 boxes I'm sending of 2 of you. Don't worry, George. Elvis is one of the boxes. I love you both. You make me laugh. Take care. Jerry McClure. I cannot believe it.
That is awesome. That is pretty
This
awesome.
is the pilot episode presented to Nickelodeon for the beginning of SpongeBob, signed by the creator, and they contracted him from this. Look at that.
That is very cool. Jerry has been sending us some awesome stuff. Here's another note from Jerry. It says, George, I sat third row from the stage at Notre Dame in South Bend, Indiana. I waited overnight in the rain to buy tickets. I was the 21st person in line to buy tickets. My girlfriend was at a motel with her 4 kids and my twin girls while I waited to buy tickets. Every hour on the hour they had roll call. If you weren't there, they crossed off your number and you lost out. I had the best deal. Enjoy these pictures. And I ran up the stage. So she took these pictures, I think.
From running on the stage to see Elvis.
With her own camera.
Oh, just a hunga burning
close.
low. Do you think Elvis kissed her?
If she was third row, maybe.
Because, you know, he'd go out there and start making out with some of them.
Yeah, he would. I don't know how I'd feel about that if I was Priscilla. And then there's a ton of cool stuff in here from Elvis. Some more Elvis stuff to put on my shelves. Can you get the super chats?
All right. Debbie Vaughn just said Hale's have better fans than Mr. Beast. Bam! I was actually talking to somebody about that this week. I was like, are Mr. Beast fans really fans? Are they a community of fans? Or are they just waiting for him to give them money and it's greed-based? So are they a fair weather fan? I want to get whatever I can get from Mr. Beast. Or are they true family and fans? And so
Marcy just became a member. Welcome.
Just to see what they can get from Mr. Beast. And that's a good question to try and figure out.
Thank you so much, Jerry.
Felicia sent $5. Love you guys. Love the videos. You make me smile every day. Also wondering, how is your place in Florida? There will be an update. So that will be coming soon. Marcy Leslinsky just became a new member. Thank you so much. All right, you ready to talk about what Marilyn Raby did to us this week?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, shall we? Beating Life just sent $2. Thank you so much.
Do you need some sad music? Do you need sad music for it, or? So we had an incredible week, right? What was your highlight? Give me one highlight from the week.
The highlight of the week, aside from meeting some awesome people, got to see a wild sea lion. I've never got to see a sea lion outside of the zoo, so that was pretty cool. We were at a fishing pier.
You mean a seal, right?
That's what I meant. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Make sure.
Seal. Tandy goes, "Who is this Mr. Beast?" Thank you so much for the $5. His own employee asked the same question.
What do you ask?
Who is that guy, anyways?
Who is that guy? Okay. Give me one more highlight.
And because we got to volunteer the event, we were given Mr. Beast chocolate bars, which, by the way, set off the x-rays going through TSA. And another thing that set off the body scanner was my PIC line.
I actually got through perfectly. I was like, sucks to be you, George.
I still have my PIC line in. And it's been well over 2 weeks. I did wear a sleeve the whole time we were there and all last week. But it set TSA. TSA set me off to the side and she's like feeling my arm. She told me she was going to feel my arm on the way back. And then she's like, "What is this?" And I said, it's a PIC line. It's a medical PIC line for IV antibiotics. And she's like looking at me like, "Oh gosh, I don't know how to proceed this clearance." And at that time I already left. I went to the plane. I was like, "Listen, I've had enough. You're on your own." She had to approach 2 other TSA employees to ask what to do on how to clear me. And one gentleman looked at me and he's like, "That looks so painful. Does it hurt?" I said, "It hurt at first, but it's itchy more than anything because of the adhesive. The adhesive is making my skin itch." And so I'm just standing there. She still doesn't know what to do, can't get a hold of anyone, and or get the attention of the appropriate person. And finally, the guy, the TSA worker that asked me if it hurt, was like, he used some type of verbiage that I'm not familiar with, and she did something and then was like, okay, you're good to go. And then come to find out that my carry-on that had the Mr. Beast chocolate bars in it got pulled aside. I was able to get my one luggage, but I had a tote bag also. And that had to go through the scanner. It was just weird how chocolate sets it off.
So we need to go all the way back. Okay. So you scheduled Spirit Airlines to get us there and to get us back because
Correct.
Spirit had the only direct flights that would get us there in the least amount of time. We don't care about the airline that we fly on.
Yeah.
We care about what's going to get us there the quickest, what's direct, what's going to have the leg room that we need. We don't care what the plane is.
Correct.
And so you picked Spirit based on. So
I chose Spirit based on how quick we could get there.
It was
and
direct flights.
Direct flight. And then I got the first 2 seats. So we were literally plenty of leg room with Joey's, Jeremy. I called you Joey.
Yeah, you did.
Jeremy's broken foot. And it was comfortable. Like the flight there was awesome. Our travel there was
perfect.
Incredible.
Absolutely.
Everything went so smooth.
But just like everything in life, Marilyn Raby, who sucks dry gravy, stalked us.
Coming back was the nightmare.
So we had to be up 6 a.m. California time.
To return the rental by 7 a.m.
7 a.m. had to return a rental car that we did not use.
Yes. Pacific Standard Time.
Which was, we just kept giggling at it. Like, we paid $500 for a car we're not using. And we're literally paying more money to park it in the garage every day. Yeah. How dumb are we? Like, this is...
Yeah, that was kind of a
oopsies.
It was.
So then we wake up
again thinking that we were going to be able to explore the city in the evening, and didn't think we'd be volunteering for 12 hours. I thought we would be volunteering for, I don't know, 8 hours a day.
But we didn't have a schedule of the conference either. So not having a schedule, and that's our own fault. We didn't.
And what the expectations are.
So
it wasn't really clearly communicated with us.
No, but now we know. We know for the future, so it's no big deal.
So we were able to return the car back, no problem. There was no scratches, didn't get into an accident. Luckily, didn't get into an accident.
So you got an email that morning. I was like, I got to get a shower. I can't function without a shower.
So I got an email in the morning saying that
4 a.m. it was on time.
That it was on time.
Flight was on time at 4 a.m.
Yes. And then got another email at 5:30 that all of a sudden it was canceled.
Just canceled.
But it didn't say why it was canceled. It just said that they were canceled.
So our suspicions started to go really quick towards Marilyn Raby, who sucks dry gravy. Yes. If she can get away with stealing my 20-foot trailer, covered huge trailer, who knows?
And a box truck, and getting away with all other sorts.
Who knows what else they would let her get away with? So we kind of figured right away, Marilyn has something to do with this, and we confirmed it because we had such issues. We had such issues at the LAX at the airport. Marilyn Raby, who sucks dry gravy, was in the chat. And even stated very clearly for everybody, I stole your airplane.
She very blunt.
Took
very
my trailer. Mm-hmm. Took my trailer. Locked me out of the warehouse. Shut off all the utilities. Now.
Super freak. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat.
Trying to display Christian grace. I dropped my lawsuit against her. And then she steals my airplane coming home.
So we stood in line for an hour just to talk to somebody. Maybe even an hour and a half.
Probably more.
Yeah, hour and a half just to talk to somebody. And the option was we can get you on a flight as soon as Monday. Like, what? Monday? It's Saturday morning. The soonest you can get us out is Monday. So then we asked, well, what are the other options? And she said we could either credit you or we could do a refund. So we went with refund, and then had to go with a
First we said, okay, we'll take the flight to Vegas. We'll do the layover, and that'll take us another place, and eventually we would get home at 6 a.m.
Yes.
And so we said, go ahead, whatever gets us home soonest. And then she went, oh, I'm sorry.
That's taken. Yes.
That's taken now. I'm sorry.
It's no longer available.
We're like, you've got to be kidding. Did Marilyn just steal our seats in our backup flight? Stole our plane. Marilyn Raby stole our seats in the backup flight. And at that point, I about had it. So I was letting George take care of all of this and just listening on the side.
So then,
and then at that point, I went, listen,
Marilyn,
refund me everything.
Look at what Marilyn's saying.
I waited for you in Chicago.
I waited for you in Chicago. I wanted to make it up to you. Had some deep dish pizza in hand. Got cold. Had to eat it myself, she said.
Stole my pizza too.
So then we ended up finding another flight.
So at that point, I said, okay, put us up in a hotel, comp our housing, and we'll just go on another flight, and we'll figure it out from there. And they went, no, we won't comp your housing. And I went, or your lodging. I went, absolutely, you will. I've flown Spirit before. You comp the lodging. Mm-hmm. And she said, no, because it's weather related. It's not because of us related. And I went, yes. Okay. Not even going to play these games anymore. Refund me everything. We're going to find another airline.
Another airline, yeah.
So she refunded us the $500 and some odd dollars, and then you went to work. I went live, going, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe this." So that's when
he went live, and I'm
on
Raby
the phone,
frantically looking for another air flight to get us home.
And obviously, I got sick. I got sick. There's a number of things that could have got me sick. 1,800 YouTubers all around the world coming together. But I was working with a lot of their meals, and there was ice, and I was so thirsty, and George brought me some pop, and it was warm. And I was like, the only ice is the ice that everybody's had their hands in. I was like, I don't care. I'm dying of thirst. I'll take anything. And I used that ice that everybody had their hands in and poured the pop in it. And most likely that's how I got sick.
Yeah. You started to lose your voice a little bit.
Yeah, but that happens.
Attention.
So working with hundreds of thousands of conference goers and campers every year in Christian Camping and Conference Center, I've always had a loud booming voice, but I didn't always. I had to work the diaphragm and learn how to project my voice and the whole deal. And always the first week I would lose my voice, and then my voice would always come back stronger. So I haven't done that now in 10 years. So, or actually 8 years. 8 years.
Andrew Smith over here gifting memberships again to people.
Oh, thank you so much. Since 2014. So that's the first time I've really had to do crowd control, enunciate with my diaphragm.
Kelly said she stole your voice too.
And even, Marilyn took my voice. So trying to get people, organized, in control in the crowd. And I haven't done this, trying to remember some of the tricks of the trade and what I used to do. And, so I started to lose my voice a little bit because I didn't have a megaphone or a microphone, and probably don't need one. But it worked out to where some people would come up, "Hey, you're the voice. You're the voice." So
while he's going live, if you caught that live, or we were stranded at the airport, we didn't have a flight. We were already returned our rental, and I'm online trying to find an airline to see if they can get us with no stops, but they didn't exist. So we ended up finding a flight later on that afternoon that was going to take us from LAX to Chicago, where Marilyn lives. Marilyn lives in the Chicago area. And then there was
Marilyn stole Chicago as well.
Almost a 3-hour layover. It was a 4-hour flight from LA to Chicago. Which
we did in 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm. And then about a 3-hour layover. And then from Chicago to our our final destination was about an hour and a half. So
43 minutes. They cut that down for us too.
They did. So then we didn't arrive back to the Hale's headquarters till about 12:30.
Well, we got to the car parking lot, and honestly, I thought Ramsey's 2.0 was going to be stolen by Marilyn as well, because Marilyn took our flights, took the plane, then took our seats on the backup flight.
Yes.
I thought for sure probably got Ramsey's 2.0.
Yeah.
But lo and behold, there was Ramsey's, and George is like, "Does it feel weird driving Ramsey's again?" Like, feel weird? It feels incredible.
Do you think it's going to feel weird driving since we've been traveling all day? He's like, "No, it's going to feel so good.
It's going to feel so right.
It's going to feel so good.
So right." Oh.
But we're blessed to make it home and to be home and be able to make it back and not have to wait till Monday
Blessed so much that you slept till past noon.
Jay Lunsford sent a private iFund to find Marilyn Raby Sucks Dry Baby.
Hey, we all want to know. We all want to know who Marilyn Raby Sucks Dry Gravy is, and we all want to know where Marilyn Raby who Sucks Dry Gravy. The one thing we want to know more than anything is, where is the trailer? And the funniest thing to me is we got another message today. Jeremy, here's your trailer. As if there hasn't been 1 million black 20-foot trailers, if not 10 million, if not 25 million trailers. One person sees a black trailer and they go, Jeremy, this is your trailer. No, it's not my trailer. You're in another country. It's not my trailer.
The best one was when someone sent us a white trailer.
The best one is somebody made a whole entire short on it, trying to get famous by they found What the Hale's trailer. And it's not even the right color. Oh, I saw a trailer. It must be What the Hale's trailer that Marilyn stole. All righty there, buddy. All righty there. All righty.
So Jeremy's, I've been trying to take care of him, and I gave him some Robitussin DM, which is for cough and like congestion, because he's got the coughing.
Everything is here.
Debbie Van says, I'm on Uranus and have the trailer. And
Debbie Vaughn, the trailer is probably on Uranus.
And so
why is Debbie Vaughn hauling a trailer on Uranus?
I don't know.
That's got to be one strong Uranus.
So the tussin knocked him out. He fell asleep. We were watching church services, and he just fell asleep during church.
She's like, "Here, take this." I'm like, "Okay." And then she's like, "Let's watch church." I'm like, I love you, Jesus.
He's snoring and drooling and listening to the pastor.
I wasn't listening to nothing. I was out. I was out.
Yeah. And then I put on another service with a different church, and he slept through that too.
And she's like, okay, you want some more Robitussin? I'm like, we're going to go live, right?
Soup Freak sent $5, says Marilyn Raby Sucks Dry Gravy may have taken your trailer and your flight, but she will never take your freedom.
She'll try. There's no doubt. You know, it was Marilyn Raby that broke my foot.
Colleen, so sorry to hear about your dog, Max. Thank you so much for the $2.
Do you think it was Marilyn Raby at Walmart that broke my foot?
Probably.
Tried to take my mobility, but you will never take my will to live, Marilyn. Probably. It was probably Marilyn.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess for sure.
All right. Are you ready to shift gears?
Baby,
flight gears?
I am not driving the Challenger anymore.
Or like, are you up for an auction, or would you rather rest and save it for next Sunday? Like when I get sick, there's no way. Like when I get sick where I can't even function.
Just say it like it is. You're the biggest baby in the world.
And then when Jeremy gets sick, he tries to fight it and fight through it and work through it. And
all right, let's do an auction.
You want to do the auction?
Let's do an auction.
All right.
Because these people got some crazy stuff they want to buy from storage units.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's some crazy storage units last week. It feels so weird.
We didn't have an auction last Sunday because we
were leaving at 3 a.m. Honestly, we should have just did it because I didn't sleep that much anyway. So I've been so exhausted.
And then with us being gone all week, I managed to put some lots together, but I don't have 10 like I usually do. I'll only have 8, which kind of works out because this one is sick. I don't want to be up all night with him.
And we apologize for not having a lot of videos out last week. We had Christian and Patience on their honeymoon, which they are back. You had us away at a conference serving and volunteering, and now we are back. And it was just one of those things where there wasn't going to be a lot of content coming out, which
we talked about is probably the first time.
That's probably the first time in 4 years where
has ever gone
that
long without releasing a video. At one point, it was like every other day. So, all right.
So yeah, that was an interesting thing. So, and we got to figure out what in the world we're doing this week too. So.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go. Let's transition into the auction. If you've never attended one of our live auctions, first things first, make sure you are in live chat and not top chat. This is super important because then we could see the chat in real time as close as possible. If you're watching from the Facebook platform and you don't plan on bidding, stay where you are. You're fine where you are. But if you are watching from Facebook and you do want to bid on the lots that I'll be showing this evening, hop over from Facebook to YouTube because you won't be able to bid on Facebook. You can only bid if you're on the YouTube platform. And you can only bid if you're subscribed in the chat. Okay. There is no registration needed. We'll just keep you posted throughout the auction on what to send if you are the higher bid. All of the lots that I show this evening, there is a $25 minimum bid. That includes free shipping if you live in the U.S. If you live outside of the U.S., you're more than welcome to bid. Just keep in mind that there will be additional shipping costs based on the weight, dimensions, and the location you are in the world. I can tell you right now, shipping costs vary anywhere between $50 and $200, again, depending on where you are in the world. If you do live outside of the U.S., just know your country's custom laws and if there's any import fees. Our auction style is minute to win it. I will show the lot and you can start your bidding. And then once I show the entire lot, then Jeremy will throw up a 1-minute timer and you have a minute to throw in your last bids. That looks like dark chocolate. Was it dark chocolate? Not a fan of dark chocolate. And then when
with dark chocolate.
Roxanne, thank you so much for the $5. Praying for your surgery and speedy recovery. And then once the timer goes up, our awesome moderator, Flipping Adventures, will type sold in the live chat. And then at that point, we ask that the highest bidder send us your contact information immediately to whatthehales@yahoo. Jeremy will remind you throughout the auction, along with our awesome moderators, where to send the email to and what to send. We ask that you send your, what is that? Like cinnamon? Yeah, it's cinnamon. Your profile, your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address. That's really good. I like that. Your mailing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you won. And then if you're the runner-up and you want to be considered the backup bidder, email us your information as well. Your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you want to be considered the backup bidder on. I will send a PayPal invoice tomorrow morning. You don't have to have a PayPal account in order to pay the invoice. You have the option to pay by using either a debit card, a credit card, or your PayPal account. Keep in mind that everything that we show this evening, everything is sold as is with no guarantees. There's no returns. We auction these items off to you as we find them from the storage.
The niche lady just became a member.
Woo! Niche lady. Which I actually thought of her because the first flight was going to be in Vegas. Layover was going to be in Vegas. So niche ladies in the Vegas area.
We were going to go party with the niche lady in Vegas. That's her niche, partying in Vegas.
We do plan on visiting Vegas because we want to go to a lot of different shows out in Vegas. So we will reach out to you, Danny, when we make it out there, and then we can connect. We will do a practice lot if this is your first auction and you're not sure how it works. And then don't forget, oh no, prayers for Erin Morrison's daughter. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. She was in the hospital this week for blockage of the kidneys. That's too young. 9 years old. That's way too young. And then at the end, you'll have a chance to win a free lot at the end of the auction based on a trivia question that Jeremy will ask. I do have giveaways for 3 lucky people. So whoever the first 3 people are to answer the trivia question correctly will win. And then best practice so that you're not lagging, refresh in between every lot that I show. That way you're not lagging and that you are watching us in real time. Okay. Also, do not bid if you have no intentions of paying. That will get you banned and you will not be able to participate. So again, do not bid if you have no intentions of paying.
Do you think LAX banned us from ever coming back?
No, I don't think so. I hope not.
Do you think LAX will ban Marilyn Raby, who sucks dry gravy?
Yeah, for sure.
I hope so.
For sure.
That'd be incredible if they did. All right, I'm turning the microphone over to George.
All right. This is just a practice slot where I'm only going to show one item, but once we get into the auction, I will be showing multiple items because we do bulk lots.
Everything's bouncing around everywhere because I have to reconfigure. All right. Oh, already, George? Already? You just got it.
This is the Princess Jeremy tiara.
It has nothing to do with me. She sent it to you and not me.
But it looks so good on you.
Baby, I can't help it if I make things look good. You know what looks best on me?
What? Ketchup?
I'll tell you later. All right, so here's the deal. Practice round right here on the auction tonight. Everything's $25 starting bid, free shipping. You can start bidding as soon as George is sharing it. $25 starting bid, free shipping in the United States and additional shipping outside the United States. And once George is ready, she will tell me. She'll say, "Hey, I'm ready for the countdown."
I'm ready for the countdown.
All right. Well, that
it's the final countdown.
Did not take long at all. And then you will have 60 seconds or 1 minute to win it. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Simple countdown. All right. Remember, this is just your practice round. So you know what in the world is going on. We got a new voice. Kelly's giving me a new voice. Oh, Christine Bragg is giving me a giraffe. I would like that. That would be incredible. Marilyn X says $1 billion.
Because giraffes are in.
Giraffes are in. Brenda said 10 diamond rings. Christy says lifetime supply ketchup. That would be nice. Oh, Susan said 25 bottles of NyQuil. I might hit me up some NyQuil tonight. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. $100 billion from the PA Scratcher guy. 50 million packs of gummy bears. We pretty much have that already, Amber, the collector. Between all you guys sending all those gummy bears, we got it.
And the black licorice.
Phil White Fam said 1 sassy chicken. We definitely got some sassy chickens. They'd be sassy. And now we're waiting for Flippin' Adventures to say sold. Once Flippin' Adventures says sold, then no other bids count after that. And it is sold! Darlene said a private jet. I'm accepting the private jet. Darlene, I'm accepting your private jet, even though that was just a practice. Nice. That was practice. But if that was real, I would have traded you the tiara for the private jet. I'm sorry for the person who sent the tiara. But come on, you got to admit, a private jet, tiara, that's not a bad deal right there. All right, George is coming up with the first lot.
You want to show him the big box, how big it is?
Okay, I guess I'm showing you the big box. This is a big old box. Yeah, take the sick guy and show the big old box. That's Jesus. All right, big old box. All right, you can start bidding as soon as George starts showing.
I forget which unit this came from.
It had to be last week or the week before. That came from the one with the 13 guitars.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So this is the box.
So here's a dozen of pom-poms.
So are you sure there's 12 in that bag?
It says dozen on the label. 1 dozen.
All right, so a dozen a bag.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12.
Roxanne Jackson just became a new member. Thank you so much for joining, Roxanne. So the question is, how many dozen bags are there in that full box?
So there's 3.
These are all pom-poms. If you and all of your friends and family are dressing up as a cheerleader for Halloween, this would be the perfect buy right now.
5.
There's so many pom-poms. Or instead of toilet papering somebody's house, you want to pom-pom their house instead.
7.
If you want to stalk your favorite YouTuber and creep them out and tell them that you're their biggest fan and their biggest cheerleader and stick these all in their yard.
9.
This would be a good way to creep out your YouTuber that you're fanning of.
10.
We got a $25 bid so far.
12.
These are cheerleader pom-poms, and there are a lot of them.
13. 14.
You can go ahead and start bidding. We got our $25 bid so far.
What was that, 14? No, this is 15.
I guess.
16 dozen. These all appear to be new, still in the package, sealed. 17 dozen.
17 dozen away.
18. All right, I just counted 18 dozen.
There's 18 dozen?
18 dozen.
All right, I see Deborah just put in 192. I'm guessing she's lagging. So, Deborah, I need you to confirm. But we do have Mary Parfait at 45 right now.
These are all white pom-poms. They all appear still new and sealed in the package with white handles. And these were found in that epic guitar unit.
That unit will make us easily 25 grand, if not more. Sylvia says, Jeremy, do you feel any better? The reality is, unfortunately, no. And then Marcus says $50. Shelly says, would you donate homecoming at our granddaughter's school? No, but Shelly, we will sell to you, and then you can donate them. And Elvis Presley Jr. says, start your own cheerleading. So we're at, and Jay Lunsford says, Debbie Vaughn, you could use those for your pole dancing. I do not want to picture Debbie Vaughn, what she's going to do with those pom-poms. I don't know. All right, so we have how many dozen pom-poms?
18 dozen is what I counted.
We've got 18 dozen pom-poms new in the package. They were from the epic guitar unit where we will make easily $25,000, which we need to because we've given away so much money this past year. We need to generate income so we can keep doing things and restoring the love. We can't give everything away. If we give everything away, we have no money to keep giving away. We have to generate income as well. And that's why when people go, will you donate to this? Will you donate to this? Will you donate to this? We can't donate to everything. We can only donate to what we choose to donate, and then we have to generate income so we can keep doing it. All right, we've got the high bid at 50. You tell me, George, you ready?
Yeah.
George says she's ready.
You got the countdown?
Do I have? I don't know how to count or read.
The countdown that I sent you.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it right now. Remember, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. We're at $50 so far, and Shelly said doesn't hurt to ask. No, never hurts to ask. And then you got to bid fast, you got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. That's where we're at with this. All right, Mary Parfait is now at 60. That's with free shipping here in the United States. 15 dozen pom-poms. 18. I'm sorry, I was wrong. It's 18 dozen pom-poms. Georgia's now eating the Polish food.
It's like sesame with honey.
Mary Parfait is high bidder right now, 60. Sue Pavlik came in at 55, but Mary Parfait is still high bidder at 60 right now. 60 is the high bid. 60 is the high bid with about 20 seconds left to go. Somebody's going to dress up as you know what? You could make a whole dress of cheerleader pom-poms. You could be the ultimate cheerleader making a Halloween costume of nothing but pom-poms. That'd probably go viral. 60 is still the high bid. All right, waiting for Flippin' Adventures to say sold. 60 is still the high bid, going once, going twice. Mary Parfait is now in at 76. Sue came in at 65. And sold. It's Mary Parfait at 76. Nice job.
76.
Mary Parfait at 76. Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us you're going to email George right here, whatthehales@yahoo.com. There's the email right there in your screen. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your winning bid at 76. Make sure you tell George that it's a compound. All right? So, Mary Parfait, we need your real name, your YouTube name, even if they're the same, your shipping address, your bid amount, 76, and then tell her it's the pom-poms. Then back up, which
shake your
was...
pom-pom, shake your pom-pom, shake your pom-poms.
I have no idea what she just did. Back up was Sue. You can send all that same information. Say, hey, George, I'm back up at 65. Okay. George is getting another lot right now. It looks like it's going to be some cards. I'm just going to go ahead and full screen.
Next lot are assorted baseball cards. This one is labeled Complete Set 1990 Dunross. On the inside, this card is dated 1989. And then sometimes these have notes in it from the previous. We didn't check these cards, so whatever notes in here, we're not sure if it even applies, but it says with number 3 error card. So you'll get those, you'll get this sleeve of cards. There's some of those puzzle pieces. And then you'll also get this sleeve card.
Andrew's in at 25.
Some more Dunross cards, baseball cards. This has a date of 1989.
Andrew knows what rookie card is in there he wants.
Here's another sleeve of cards.
Slot Raider came in at 10, but 10 doesn't count. That might have been an accident.
These are also Dunross.
Pascal's Pixels is in at 35. Marcus is in at 50.
1987.
Barbara Erickson is now in at 60. 60 the high bid. Slot Racers came in at 55, and 60 the high bid right now.
The puzzle pieces in that sleeve. And then in
Goose
the
is in at 71.
sleeve,
Bear Kitty's in at 90.
some more Dunross cards. These are dated 1989.
90 is the high bid right now with Bear Kitty. Remember, $25 starting bid, free shipping in the United States.
1989. So you get this entire sleeve. This sleeve's longer than the rest, but I'm going to put my arm down so you can kind of see how long it is.
Marcus is now in at 95. Elvis Presley is now in at 100.
So you'll get 4 sleeves of cards.
Andrew just came in at 100 as
cards.
well. Maybe is that how you measure stuff with your arm?
Yeah. I don't have a tape measure, so I got to use my arm.
I'm dying to know how many things you measure with your arm like that.
Just baseball cards.
I want to see you measure my driveway like that.
You better finish it, me.
It'd take you 2 months.
All right. Can they see it all? Yeah. So you get 4 sleeves of assorted baseball cards, dated 80s, late 80s. I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. I think Elvis Presley Jr. is high bidder right now at 100 on these cards.
All right.
Mitchell just came in at 110 right now. Mitchell LaValle's in at 110. And George is telling me she's ready. So you know what that means. $25 starting bid, free shipping in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You literally only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Whoops. Someday we're going to get a high-tech countdown. But until then, we'll just be real and raw like this. Mitchell's high bidder right now at 110. 110 with about 45 seconds left to go. Yes, we see you, Cindy. We see your message. If you bid anything else that we didn't see, you go ahead, type it out just like you did those words right there, and hopefully we'll be able to see it. Excuse me, 110 is the high bid right now. Andrew is in at 111. 111 is the bid. 111 is the bid right now. 15 seconds left to go with 111. 15 seconds left to go with 111. Nope, 8 seconds. 7 seconds now. Judy, Grizzle, yes, we can see you. We can see you. We did not see a bid over 111. But let the bids flow. They're going to go, go, go. Barbara's in oh, no, it's going. Okay, Barbara Erickson, 120, 120 is high bid. 130. And it was 130. Andrew Smith got it for 130. Woo! Nice. Got that snipe in. Okay. Andrew Smith. Andrew Smith got it for 130. Andrew, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same. Shipping address, your bid amount for 130, and let George know that it's the baseball card lot. Okay?
Who's the backup?
And backup is Barbara, I believe.
Barbara.
I think it was Barbara. Pascal Pixel says I bid 3 times. You missed me. If it wasn't in the chat, Pascal, we didn't miss it. That doesn't mean that YouTube always does it right. But
if you're typing it out in numbers, try letters.
Andrew Smith is the highest bid that I saw at 130. If there was anything higher, we do not see it. And Bear Kitty says that air card is worth thousands.
All right, the next lot are assorted earrings.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Winners, go ahead and winners, go ahead and make sure you email George right there. I'm sorry for coughing on you guys tonight.
I've got 2 flats of earrings. Now, the earrings,
I'm just going to give her full
the
screen.
actual display that it's on is not included. I just put it on here so that you could see the earrings better. But you'll get 2 flats of earrings and then miscellaneous earrings. Some of the earrings in here, I try and pair them up as best as I could. Some of the earrings that I'll be showing you later on in the slot may be just one, not a complete set. I'm going to have to flip it so I can keep it to the camera as close as possible.
Kathy Viking Queen's already in at 45. Derek came in at 25 as well, but high bid is 45. James McDonald just came in at 55, but Kathy Queen Viking is in at 65.
So earrings would be easy to list if you are a reseller.
James McDonald's in at 70.
You could buy this lot as a gift for a loved one.
And because I'm sick, George is going to have to do more of the talking and mean less of the talking tonight on these lots. Right, baby?
I'm going to try to.
Nope. You're
the nice thing with the auction is that I don't really have to talk. All I have to do is show you guys what we're auctioning off. So on this flat, I try to keep all of the matching pairs together. And then on the next flat that I'll show, you'll see some that are either missing the backs or I don't have the other pair. So everything in this red Tupperware, it's either just one of the earrings, there's no backs, or there's extra backs. So these are just assorted earring pieces or earrings. So if you're into jewelry making, this is a perfect lot for you.
Looks like we're in at $100 right now. $100.
And then this is the second flat of earrings. There are some silver, sterling. According to this, that says sterling. These look cool.
Kim Parsons came in at. Wait, that
There
says
is
30. She
a
needs to
tube
refresh.
filled with earrings. Here's some cute owl earrings. If you could see those. And then there's some birds.
Andrew Anderson's in at 120 right now.
We got some hoop earrings.
You know what? You taught me about
We've
hoop
got
earrings.
some clip-ons.
You want to tell them what you taught me about hoop earrings?
Some hangly-dangly earrings.
Barbara's now at 130. Andrew's at 140.
We've got some J-Lo earrings. These two say 14 karat gold ear wire. So there's two of those.
At least it doesn't say 14 karat gold ear wax. That would be awkward.
That'd be very awkward. 14 karat gold ear wire. Here's some NFL earrings.
Andrew's in at 150.
Here's some more bird earrings. You could tell that these are probably handmade. Super cute.
Is bird the word?
Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. I said a bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word. This says sterling silver. Whether it's silver or not, it looks silver. It's definitely tarnished. Some more that was, there are backings to these earrings. And then there's a couple of some body jewelry included. All right, I'm ready for the timer.
Already?
Yeah. You've got some pearl earrings. This one has a tag of $100. Now, whether those are truly the earrings that came with this box, but it does say sterling silver. So you'll get that. I'm ready whenever you are.
Are you serious?
I am for cereal. And I can't remember if these earrings all came from one unit or if it's multiple units.
I can't remember either. I barely can remember.
There's a lot of fun
right
ones. There are a lot of fun ones in here.
James McDonald's now at 180.
There's times where you don't even remember my name. What's my name?
That's because your personality changes like the weather.
Oh, is that so? Here's a pair of cute cat earrings, but the actual piece that goes into the ear on this cat is missing.
JK said, "Whoo!"
Now, it may be in here. It may be in there.
But
So-
you also have to take the reality that it may not be in there.
It may not be in there.
We don't
either.
know.
Yeah.
We don't know. All right. 200 I see right now. Barbara Erickson. That's the highest bid I see right now.
Here's some clip-on earrings. Some of these vintage clip-on earrings go for money. Super easy to list and sell and ship if you are a reseller.
Told me she was ready for the timer, but she's still going.
I am ready. Here's some screwbacks. Some of these vintage screwback earrings are also money.
You tell me when.
I'm ready.
All right. She's saying for real this time. She's ready. I thought you were going to interrupt me.
You can still do the timer while I'm showing.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Got a bit fast. You got a bit furious because you only got 1 minute to win. So I'm at 200 right now. 200 is a high bid right now. They're saying it's bill at 200.
More screwbacks.
Don said that I'll be sleeping in the chicken coop tonight. Andrew's at 210.
Here's some clip-ons.
Shirley Miller needs to refresh. Barbara Erickson's now at 220. Letha Romana just became part of what the Hale's family.
Woo-hoo.
I can't do that too much, man.
There's a lot of good ones.
Barbara's high bidder right now, 220. Shirley Miller just typed 75. Shirley Miller definitely needs to refresh. About 7 more seconds to go here. Andrew's now at 225. Just a bearded guy is now upgraded to the What the Hale family.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for upgrading Just a Bearded Guy. All right, let's see. Andrew's at 225. Going once, going twice. Sold to Andrew.
Woo!
225. Guys, I know I'm sucking on cough drops
Is it
and the whole
Andrew
deal.
Smith?
Yeah, that's Andrew. And well, it's Andrew Anderson, not Andrew Smith this time. Andrew Anderson. But I'm gonna have to keep this going for my throat to keep the auction going to be able to talk to you and keep the coughing down.
Okay.
So Andrew Anderson, where you're gonna send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 225. And you're gonna tell George it was the earring lot. Send that email right there. You should be able to see there on the screen what the Hales at yahoo.com. And then backup bidder. Who was backup bidder? It was Barbara Erickson. Barbara, you can go ahead and send George an email as well and say, George, I was at 220. And then she'll be able to rock and roll with you guys.
Barbara.
Is this the Micro Machine lot?
This is what you are seeing here on What the Hales is the Micro Machine.
This is
lot.
Everything that came in the Micro Machine box. When I tried to buy Slimer for $1 million and they would not sell.
So I'm not sure what half this stuff is because I wasn't
We
into
didn't.
Micro Machines.
It's just what it is. There might be a little
whatever
bit of
was in the box.
Jody just
So,
became a super fan.
Are these accessories then? Because I don't.
I mean, it looks like it, but
All right, so this you'll get this with the lot. And then the cool part about the Micro Machine is you also get this what would you call this? Like a toy box.
well, I'm pretty sure it was like the Village.
And
but
then
I
you
don't
open
remember
it up. And
Teresa
bam!
just sent $5 for my recovery fund.
But bam, you open it up and it's like a little town.
But
There's even no
the
parking.
bridge, the best part of this entire lot.
Oh, it's coming up. Don't you worry. I'm saving it for last. So it looks like a little town with some mountains and a creek or a river maybe and some stop signs and a super service.
Gigi Grandma Gail Webster can't find the membership site. Can one of the mods put that in there for her, please? She may be on the iPhone as well and having some difficulties.
The best part is this display case where all of the Micro Machines sit in.
All right, so we need a count on the actual Micro Machines. How many Micro Machines in there?
All right, let's start from the bottom. What?
Huh? Go. How many? Count them.
You
Count
know
'em.
I can't count.
You can count how many are in there.
Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 going across. And then down here, so there's 40 right in here, right? If I'm doing the math right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's 8 times 5? 40?
Maybe you know I can't do math, but
and
yes,
then there's
it is
2
40.
down here, 2 down here, 2 down here, and 2 down here. 48. 48 Micro Machines.
There's 48 Micro Machines in the Micro Machine holder.
And it does come with the case, the display case. It's a nice, fun color, yellow. There are some tanks. I see some tanks in there, ready to go to war. There's some hot pink ones, yellow, red. Did they used to sell Micro Machines that became that transformed?
That I don't know. That's a good question.
So vintage Micro Machines.
Did you have any that transformed? Kim is in
I
at 40.
My brothers used to play with Micro Machines if they were Micro Machines, and I remember they used to transform, unless those were something else. And I'm thinking of something else. And this one is a plane, jet plane.
Niche Lady's in at $100 right now.
Woo! Look at this one. It's hot pink. It's like Pepto-Bismol pink with some navy blue. I see another one like this in here. Do you remember when these came out? Is this like an 80s throwback for Micro Machine? Micro. Here, let me pull out a tank because these are cool. You got the military tank. You got some other military tanks down here. This looks like a military ambulance. An ambulance.
Maybe I thought you said you learned English.
I know, I like saying ambulance instead of ambulance. Here's some monster truck Micro Machines with the big old wheels, just like Ramsey's.
Those are some big old Micro Machines.
So all of the Micro Machines that are down here are, what are those called?
Monster
trucks. Monster trucks. Oh, this one looks like it's missing a wheel.
Sandy just came in at 105. Oh, it is. We haven't even looked at these. We didn't take them out yet.
No. We're looking at it with you guys.
That's the vintage Micro Machine that lost its wheel doing stunts. These things are so cool.
Very.
Sandy's in at 105. Yuma Lestrada just became a super fan. Thank you so much.
Look at the vintage police car. See where it says police?
I do.
That's cool.
The SFPD.
Look how tiny the wheel is, the front wheel.
There's one small wheel. That would not like to go up my long driveway, that's for sure.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
You are ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kim Hartlich just came in at 110. Rose Blue came in at, or Rose Blue was saying James is at 110. So apparently James is in at 110. Looks like the high bid right now is 110. This is for the Micro Machine lot. And $25 starting bid. Els, thank you so much. Sweet dreams. So this is the Micro Machine lot. Everything you see in it, whether it's for a Micro Machine or not, we're pretty sure this lion is not for a Micro Machine, but maybe it was. But it was in the box that goes with it. So that being said, you got a bit fast. You got a bit furious. You only got 1 minute to win it. Here we go. 110 for the Micro Machine lot right now. 110 for the Micro Machines. 110 is the high bid. Brenda just got in a little bit late.
The original.
115. Kim Hartless is in now at 115. 115 is high bid with 25 seconds left to go. For the Micro Machines, don't be shy. Bid high. 115 is high bid with Kim Hartless right now. With about almost 10 seconds left. 115 is the bid on the Micro Machines. Super cool lot. Absolutely amazing lot. And 110. Lynette says, I can't bid. Try typing your bid out like you see Andrew Smith doing, because he's at 125. Sold! Andrew Smith got it for 125. Nice. Brandon just became part of the What the Hale's family. Welcome, Brandon. I love the Ghostbusters thing you got going on right there. All right. Andrew Smith, your high bidder at 125. Andrew, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount 125, and Tell George it is the Micro Machine lot. Backup bidder is Kim. Kim, it's you for $115. Kim Heartless. You're going to send us all the same information. YouTube name, real name, shipping address. Backup bid at $115, and then say, excuse me, ma'am, come on, get this sick body under control. And then you're going to tell George it's the Micro Machine lot right there, all right? Somebody said get some lozenges. I am sucking on them so I can not cough so much on you guys.
All right, next lot.
The thing that helps the most is George does all the talking.
The next lot are assorted bandanas, and this all came from the same unit. There might be a couple
The
that
car
didn't come
thief
from
unit.
Yeah. So I'm going to show all of them, and then I will include the tote bag that it's in, which I'll show here in just a sec. I want to put all the bananas on the table so that I can show you.
You throw those bananas on the table, George. You throw
so
all
I can
those
show you
bananas
the bag
out
that
there.
you'll get. You want to show them this?
I can, or you can just put it right on top of your bandanas.
See if they can see it. It says Cleveland. I'll include this tote bag with it.
So you know you get a tote bag.
So here's all of the bandanas. There's quite a bit. I'm going to open them halfway so you can kind of get an idea of the pattern. But this was in the unit where the guy ended up stealing cars. Oh, I like this pattern. And ended up in jail.
You like that one?
Oh, I like this pattern too.
Judy's in at 35. Now it's up to 40. Sherilyn is in at 40 right now.
And got an orange bandana.
There were so many bandanas.
There was a lot. And they were all nicely folded.
So
and I'll
many
nicely
bandanas.
fold them too. If whoever gets this lot. Here's a purple bandana with the traditional pattern. Here is a, I want to say lilac. It's like a light purple bandana.
$60 now with I bid. Gina just came in at 65.
These are some fun colors. You got hot pink sprinkled in with purple and orange.
Cindy's now in at 70. Baby, how did I do?
Here's like a magenta, black and white bandana.
Steve's now in at 75. Baby, how did I do with just walking in a tennis shoe? Were you proud of me?
Yes, very. Here's a olive green and white bandana.
Am I a real boy now?
Yes. Oh, this is fun. Halloween's coming up, so you've got orange and white skeletons dancing. They have broken foots as well.
Cindy's in at 90.
Is it broken feet?
Yeah, but they walk better with broken feet than I do.
Here's a Santa Claus themed bandana.
Santa Claus.
This is a ton of bandanas in this lot. White and black bandana. This isn't a bandana, but it looks like some type of pouch.
That you can put a bandana in.
You can stuff whatever you want in it.
Sherilyn just came in at 100, which is
Here's
100.
A red bandana. Oh, look at this pattern. It's almost like a tie-dye, black and white.
Yin and yang.
This is probably like a peach salmon colored bandana.
Oh, that's a starfish bandana. That's
Tons
interesting.
of starfish.
Got all those starfish all over there.
Look, they're glow-in-the-dark starfish. Here is
what the starfish makes you.
Smiley face.
The starfish makes you smiley and say dude a lot.
This is like a aqua teal colored bandana. Purple. There's some deep purples in there and white. There's like another skull themed bandana.
Jane says these would make a very cool quilt. Of course they would. They'd be incredible.
They would be. Here's a black and white bandana. This one.
It's like a yin and yang thing.
Yeah. This one's kind of, the colors are kind of faded.
Deborah says she lost count on how many bandanas.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
There's a ton.
Entire dresser drawer was filled with them.
Here's another patriotic bandana. Another patriotic one.
Storage Legend says, hi, I miss you too. We should eat with the old ladies tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but soon.
Thursday?
Thursday. That's the plan, Guapo.
Let's do it Thursday. Because they're at the restaurant every Thursday at the same time.
11 a.m. Thursday restaurant with the old ladies.
Do we have anything planned Thursday?
Yeah. Go eat with the old ladies.
Well, no, like appointments for me. Here's a rainbow ombre bandana.
Go eat with the old ladies. That's the most important.
I know I have some upcoming appointments. This is
Crafty Jen just sent $10. Feel your pain, Jeremy. Used to get sick with
like
a bad
scarf,
cold.
Silk bandana.
Yeah, Crafty Jen. I picked it up somehow, some way. I was probably getting that ice out of a barrel where everybody put their hands in. Yeah. That wasn't very smart, but at the time I was dying of thirst. I was so dying of thirst. It seemed smart at the time, but it wasn't.
Here's a hot pink. This one's bright. Another darker pink, like a magenta. Here is a camouflage bandana. Oh, look at that. Batman.
Batman
Batman-themed bandana.
Judy's in at 110 right now.
Iron Snake.
Is that your tour for me?
Some type of road tour. Oh, here's a cool one. It's like orange and white. It says
Petro
Shopping Center, TA Express. Black and white.
Beverly says, I didn't see a camouflage bandana.
Well, of course you didn't, because it was camouflage.
Jack said, dude. But he said it to Guapo.
Oh, this one's a fun bandana. You've got some yellow, orange, and then it goes off into a red, into like a deeper red. Here's another skull bandana. Skull themed.
Andrew wants to know if we got his email. Let's check. Andrew Anderson. I'm going to check right now, Andrew.
Oh, here's butterflies.
Got it, Andrew Anderson. Oh, I know somebody who would love that. And we're back. James is at 120. That's a lot of bandanas.
It is a lot.
So many bandanas.
So if you're a collector, you can definitely add this to your collection. Or if you're a reseller, these are easy to list, easy to ship. And then
slip them in an envelope.
Or if you know someone that collects them, you can gift this. Christmas is coming up. You can get it as a Christmas gift.
By the way, what do you want for Christmas?
Just you. All I want for Christmas.
Let me hear the high note.
Is you. You. Here's red. There's like yellow outline, which is cool. Ooh, here's a zebra. A zebra bandana. Didn't you once tell me if you could be any animal, you'd be a zebra? There's just a plain blue
my
bandana.
My spirit animal is a walrus.
I thought it was giraffe. No?
Well, there's some similarities.
Oh, here's another Halloween themed bandana. You got your cobweb and your bats flying. Speaking of bats, on the third date I ever went on with Jeremy, he showed me a dead brown bat.
I tell you what George showed me on the third date, but
he's like, "Do you want to see a dead brown bat?" In my head, I was thinking no, but then I was like, "Sure, why not?"
You didn't say no at all. Your face
Here's an
was
elefante.
Yeah.
Look at the elephant. This is a really cool pattern. I love this.
Judy Bullock is at 130.
Here's like a plum colored bandana. We're getting close, y'all. This is a big old lot. It's like a blue, a light blue, grayish blue.
$130. Oh, that's what you had earlier, Petro.
Yeah.
Gas.
Yes. All right. And then I wouldn't say these are bandanas, but this was found in the unit. They look like fabric, like pieces of fabric that they use to potentially be bandanas. So here's like a Marvel pattern. Wannabe bandana. And then here is a Marvel Comics patterned. I mean, it's really not a bandana. It honestly, it looks like someone cut it out and tried to make it a bandana.
Aaron wants to know, has anybody been keeping count?
Marvel comic pattern. Another Marvel comic pattern.
Aaron, you know we can't count.
Another Marvel comic pattern.
Teresa, yes, the peacocks and chickens were thrilled to see us.
Oh, they're so happy.
James is now in at 140.
All right, last one, and then we can go into the timer. And then don't forget, you'll get this entire tote that has the bandanas.
Maybe we're not frozen. No, we're just frozen on my laptop, I guess. All right. Whew. We are at James McDonald's in at 140 right now on the bandana lot. It's a big lot. Okay. Very, very, very cool storage unit. And a lot of those things that are found in that storage unit, Christian Patriots are going to be putting on eBay at What the Hales. But the bandanas are coming straight to you. Okay. So 140 is the high bid right now. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. 140 is the high bid. Kathy Viking Queen says snot rags for Germany. Got snot rags for days.
Yeah.
Sandra said there's 51 bandanas. That's what I counted. There is way more than 50. Way more than 50. Obviously, she can't count just like us. We're still at 100 and... I think it was 140. I'm not sure. We're getting down to about 15 seconds. See the light, bid high, winnings out of sight. 5 seconds left to go. Julie says TikTok. Aaron says that's a lot of snot rags. Going once, going twice. It is sold for 140. Wow, nice. All right, sold for 140. James McDonald, 140. Here's what you're gonna do, James. You're gonna send us your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same, your shipping address, and then your bid amount 140 and tell Georgia it was for the bandana. Send that email right there, hales@yahoo.com. Just a reminder for everybody, you will get a auto response email. What we call our frequently asked questions response email. So don't worry about that. George will get you an actual invoice in the morning, and those invoices will be sent out to you, and then you can pay a million different ways with the clicking on pay. All right. What George has next is these Mexican blankets. When we were at the pier, I saw them selling smaller ones of these. It was $24.99 per blanket. I'm going to go ahead and give you.
These are probably twin size.
Well, like unfold it and show them.
If I were to unfold it.
Or just stare at it.
I was reading the label.
What's the label say?
So this could probably easily fit on a twin size.
So we're going to try and show you the size of these blankets. George is going to stand behind me.
I'm going to go with
twin
size.
Keep coming. Keep coming. All right, stretch it out width. There you go. Now we're getting width. Now try and stretch it out as far as length. And so really it's I'm trying to think of, it's like the size of a giant hammock. Actually, you could probably make these into hammocks. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give George full layout.
All right. So get the orange, yellow, or the orange, black, and white. And then there's a yellow, black, and white color.
As far as we can tell, these are brand new and not used.
Yeah. And then you've got the blue, black, and white.
Lots of people asked for these once they saw the video, and now is the chance for them.
We've got red, black, and white.
They want to know, does it say made in Mexico?
Yes.
Yes, they say made in Mexico.
Let me find a tag because I was trying to read the tag on one of them, and it does say made in Mexico. Hold on, I'll find a tag so I can show you.
Mr. DeWitty's in at 40. Cowboys in at 40. Bill just came in at 55. Steve's now at 45. Still blurry, still blurry. There it is, made in Mexico. Barbara's in at 80. Kim Heartless wants to know, did you get my email? Let me check, Kim.
And then there's like a light pink, gray, black, and white.
Yep, got it, Kim.
And then there is a a maroon, black and white.
Andrew Smith is at 90. Barbara's at 100. Yeah, they're very pretty blankets.
And then in addition to the Mexican blankets, we threw in some other blankets that came from the same unit.
BP wants to know, are they itchy? No, they're not itchy. They're soft.
So there are some deer blankets that I'm going to throw in here. Uh-oh. Every time it comes close to the
Yeah, your
camera.
static electricity is setting it off. So
I would get that deer blanket.
Away.
In addition to that,
come around. Don't throw it by the front of the camera.
you'll get this deer blanket.
Nope, none of them waited. So for all of you that saw those glitches, every time George put a camera or put a blanket by the camera, the static electricity was setting off the static in the actual camera. That's why I told her come around the back. Andrew's in at 102 now.
Here's another blanket with a deer on it. This is probably more of like a lap blanket, the last three that I showed you. And then the last blanket with this lot is...
Barbara's now at 200. Bill came in at 105. Barbara's in at 200. Barbara Erickson right now is at 200.
This is probably another lap blanket. These have howling wolves on them.
Not coyotes, right?
They're hungry wolves.
Do you know any hungry wolves?
Mm-hmm. These two right here. All right.
Lydia says check for if they are San Marcos. They're worth
on the
money.
Mexican ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Blankets are us. Be our new business. You see San Marcos?
Earth rags, maybe, on this one.
I don't know what that means. All right. Oh, no. Lydia said no on the animal ones.
Oh.
Animal ones. Andrew Smith said it's time for more free memberships.
Aw, he's so giving.
I don't even know how he's figured out how to give them all.
I figured it out today.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. There's an option next to donate.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Membership. All right. So striped Mexican blanket lot. I didn't count how many, but maybe some of you at home have.
Okay. $200 is the high bid right now. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have one. You only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Blanket lot from the Auto Thief unit. Deborah Ferguson's having fun with all of the emojis. Rose Blue says, I would love to get one of those blankets. A ton of cool blankets. So very cool. Very, very, very great blankets. And then they're saying, oh, man, Andrew's so kind. That is true. That's very, very generous and giving for Andrew to do that. Very cool blankets. Never thought we were going to find those in that storage unit, did you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I didn't either. Very cool. JK said, vid slow, vid methodically. Wait, Cecilia says Barbara's at 300. I knew Barbara's at 300 now. Barbara just came in at 300. Going once, going twice. Sold. Barbara got them for 300. Barbara didn't bid against herself, did she, at 200?
Barbara.
Let me make sure Barbara didn't bid against herself. Who was at 200? And it was Barbara was at 200, right? All right, Barbara outbid herself at 300. Barbara, 200 stands. You get it for your 200. We are throwing your 300 out. We appreciate the bid. It's not that we don't want it and couldn't use it to do a lot of Restores to Love, but we don't allow bidding against yourself.
What's
so
the last name?
That was Barbara Erickson. So Barbara, you know exactly what to do. You're going to send your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 200, and you're going to say it's the striped blanket lot or the Mexican blanket lot right there to what the hell's that you had at what the hell's at yahoo.com. Sorry, I got meds in me. I'm exhausted from the week. And so very, very cool lot. It sounds like there are some people in the chat that absolutely want to get some of those Mexican blankets from you, Barbara, if you're willing to sell. And that's all on you if you're actually willing to sell. So if you guys are looking for a particular color, you can ask Barbara in the chat. We truly encourage you guys to network and do those things together. But we can't speak for Barbara whether she'll sell or not. And so that's up to you guys to communicate it in the chat. And Shirley Miller, you are back up if you want to send information as well. And now George is going with a full-on hat lot.
Most of these hats are from the same unit where the Mexican blankets came from. So these are assorted caps.
Some are brand new and some need cleaning.
Yes, some like this one definitely needs TLC. And then others are in really good condition.
Cindy says, I guess my bids aren't seen. Cindy, we see your comment right now.
Yeah.
So try and type out with words. Andrew Smith just gifted 5 What the Hell's memberships.
What?
Whoa. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Sharon got gifted a membership.
Is that Woody Pecker?
Shirley was gifted a membership. Lynn was gifted a membership. Keisha was gifted a membership. Melissa was gifted a membership. I don't know how he does it, but he's doing it. He's like Oprah. You get a membership. You get a membership. You get a membership.
So, and he also was a mechanic. So like this one looks like he wore this to work a lot. So that needs
Trucking for Life wants to know if Barbara would be willing to sell the pink, white, and gray one. Again, that'll all be up for Barbara for you guys to communicate in the chat. Jeffrey wants to know how my foot is after being on it all week.
Silverado.
Let's just say that it would swell like crazy. And then once I would lay at night, then the swelling would go down. I didn't do any icing. The icing isn't doing anything for it. It's just putting it up and laying down. I feel like I'm walking well. I'm not walking 100% by any stretch of the imagination. But
the boot irritated it.
The boot was doing worse than good.
$88.
All right, all these hats. This is definitely a hat lot.
Oh, it's a NASCAR. Another $88.
Aaron just gave away 5 more memberships.
What?
Brenda got a membership. Beach Babe got... Wait, Amanda got one. Beverly got one. Robin got one. Don got one.
Is this like a 30-day trial and then he cancels them all?
I don't know how it works. I have no idea. We're learning this all together.
A Dale.
All of the members and us are all learning memberships all together.
Aw. Here's a striped West Virginia. Are you finding anything good?
I'm trying to. Do you want to eat it?
I'll go get you a snack to eat.
I am getting hungry.
I got something for you to eat. It's standard nowadays.
This one looks like it's never been worn. It still has the sticker. Look at how cool that is.
JK says, yes, they're 30 days unless the person re-ups. Gotcha. Okay. So it looks like
JK.
if you
are gifted
a membership, it's for 30 days.
Here's a cool John Deere hat.
Rhonda's still trying to figure out how to sign up for memberships.
USA. Here's a Rebel hat.
Philip White Fan just sent $5. To get a gifted membership, click on the members. When the screen pulls up, click on the 3 dots to the right. Go to gift option, turn on gift.
This one needs some TLC.
They're figuring it out for sure. They know more about memberships right now than you and I do.
Look, baby.
I'm Batman.
This hat's in really good condition. Here's a Goodyear hat.
Rose Blue was just gifted a membership. Mary Wood was gifted a membership. Gigi Vaughn was gifted a membership.
Oh.
Diana Hoffer was gifted a membership. Does that have a signature on it?
It says Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, baby.
I don't think that's a real signature, though.
I don't know. It sure looks like one to me. Ricky Bobby.
I mean, someone signed it, but not the real Ricky Bobby. That's like a false character, isn't it?
James McDonald's up to $50 on this hat lot.
The Alien Workshop.
Andrew says, glad to help others.
Aw, so sweet. Mossy Oak.
For those who are just gifted memberships, there'll probably be instructions on how your memberships work. James McDonald is now at 60. YouTube will probably tell you a little something. At entry-level memberships, you get What the Hale's icon by your name. Yeah. You get to use the Jeremy and George icon. Your name is green. All kinds of cool stuff. For all the members, we did an additional live stream this morning. Well, I did it while George was asleep. And then George came in at the tail end. John's at 65. James is at 75. At the top tier membership, they get extra videos that we normally would not release on YouTube. So there's a ton of footage that never makes it to YouTube. And so now what we're doing is we're sharing that with those who want more that would never be released to YouTube. Now they're getting it in the top tier memberships. Aaron is at 77.
Got another camouflage hat.
James McDonald's now at 90.
Another West Virginia camouflage hat.
There are a ton.
Oh, look at that. Spider-Man or Superman.
That definitely is Superman.
You got the Batman and Superman. In addition to the baseball caps, you'll get some other headwear. So, like, here's a Chevy headband. Probably.
Champagne Sumo said camouflage. Ha! I can see it.
Here's a camouflage beanie.
Ellen is now a super fan. Thanks for joining, Ellen.
Another camouflage hat.
James McDonald's in at 100.
Michael Jordan hat.
And Donald just became a super fan.
Woo!
Welcome to the fandom.
Here is another camouflage beanie hat. Here's a Senior Frogs from Cozumel, Mexico hat. A gray beanie hat. Here's one of those nose and mouth shields. Ugh. Oh, my back. It just Charlie horsed.
Remember how bad our bodies were hurting this past week?
Yeah.
Remember, I was like, how in the world did I do this every day of my life?
Yeah. But that was like 10 years ago. Here's a black beanie. Another camouflage beanie. And I believe that's it with the lot. I showed pretty much everything.
Crafty Jen just sent $5. Reform School Fund for Debbie Vaughn. We're sending Debbie Vaughn back to school.
Here's a Steelers beanie.
Aaron's in at 125.
There's a Jägermeister 56 yard line hat. A real expert camo hat.
Some are asking how many hats. If
United
you didn't count
States
them,
Navy
neither
hat.
did we. But there are a bunch. James is now at 130. Shadow Gray Wolf said, "Bless you, Jeremy." Thank you.
All right. I'm ready for the timer.
You're ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Sherry just found her Jeremy and George emojis, and now she's playing with them.
Woo!
Aaron is at 135. All right, hat lot. Some are new, some are used, and some are in between. And there's just a whole hails of a lot of them. And so these came from the Auto Thief unit. Snap back. Some have stickers on it still, and some need cleaning up. And there's a lot of money in hats here. A lot of money in hats here. James is now at 140. All right. So that being said, $25 is starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside the United States. And most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Aaron Hosselman is at 150. Hats are now at 150. 150 is the high bid right now with Aaron Hostelman. There are a lot of hats in this unit. A lot of hats. A lot of car parts. A lot of tools. A lot of bandanas. James McDonald's now at 160. 160 is the high bid right now. 160 is the high bid right now. Barb T just became a super fan. Barb T is now a super fan. She's always been a super fan, in my opinion. Lots and lots of hats here. With about 15 seconds to go. I think the high bid is 160. Pretty cool hats. Definitely spent a lot of money on hats. 1 second left. 160 is still the high bid right here. 160 is still the high bid. Going once. Aaron just came in at 166. Going twice. And it's Aaron. Aaron Hosterman at 166. Woo! Just got the sniping. Just got the sniping. Look at that. All right, Aaron Hosterman at 166. That is an incredible deal for these hats. If you're reselling them, we would love to know about your success story, because there's easily $1,000 in hats here, easily reselling on eBay. So 166 is just a cooler deal. It's a great. So Aaron, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna send us your YouTube name, real name, shipping address, your bid amount of 166, and let George know it's a hat lot. And then backup bidder was, who was the backup bidder?
How do you spell Aaron's first name? AA or ER?
It's AA.
Okay.
And then backup is James McDonald. James McDonald is back up at 160. James, if you want to go ahead and send us a message as well, and then let George know, hey, I'm backup bidder on the hats at 160 right there with hales@yahoo.com. Is this for the ladies?
Last lot before the free lot.
Ladies is the big one.
I'm not even sure if we have a trivia question picked out yet.
Do we have a trivia?
So the last lot is before the free lot is assorted totes and purses.
You want me to give you full screen?
Sure.
There were a lot of purses in that storage unit.
So there's one. Here's another purse with a compartment in the front. There, and there's a tag that says genuine leather.
It's a genuine leather.
There are several compartments on the inside. You got a zip-up compartment with a smaller compartment. Well, it looks like there's a hair tie in there. I'm going to keep that in there.
All right, bonus hair tie stays in.
And then you get this tote bag. It's black and white tote bag. It's got a little pocket compartment in the front. And then you get this plaid printed purse.
Roger's already in a
It's
fitty.
Union Bay. It's right on the inside, and you got a small zip-up compartment on the inside. Here is a treat bag for trick-or-treating. It still has the tag on it. It says spooky. This still has the tag on it. It's a reusable thermal tote, hot or cold. There's a thermal tote bag. And then here is a Jacqueline Smith black and dark brown purse. You've got these compartments up front along with this compartment. And then on the inside, there's a couple small hidden compartments. And a zipper.
You ladies know how to hide all the good stuff in your purses.
I do like a lot of compartments to separate everything.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it still has the silicone gel in one of the compartments.
Oh, really?
And
That's
then there's one in
interesting,
the
huh?
back. And then there's this purse. It's got some bling bling up front.
A little blingy bling bling.
And some chain handles. Tons of different compartments on the inside. Oh, look. Can you guys guess where these are from?
I'm going to guess Texas Roadhouse.
Olive Garden. Those were in here. You get to keep those. Those are included. Some more hair ties. I'm going to leave those in there. Y'all can have that. And then another compartment in the back. Here is a cute gold purse. There's that compartment. These up front. Some more compartments on the inside and on the back. And then we've got...
Teresa's in at 61.
I think it says Bella Russo.
Shirley's in at 75.
Bella Russo.
What's Bella
It's a
Russo?
compartment on the inside. That's what that looks like.
That sounds like a
some
pirate.
keychains.
The pirate Bella
The
Russo.
Bella Russo.
Teresa's in at 76.
There's a cute little black purse with some silver studs on the outside. Some of these purses need cleaning.
Roger's in at 80.
Here is a Yoda.
Is that what you thought when you met
Yoda
me?
tote bag.
When you met me, where you're like, he needs a little cleaning.
No.
Beverly's in at 100. 100 is the bid right now.
I never thought that when I met you.
Did you think that today because I didn't shower first thing in the morning?
No. I knew that you were sick. And that you'd eventually shower when you're ready. Here is a Susan. Maybe Susan.
I got no idea what you're saying.
Susan. Fashion Design Classic Collection. This one might be a, this could be a laptop or tablet holder back here. And then there's slots where you could put pens, And some other compartments, and then there's a hidden compartment in the back where it zips. That one's a really nice purse. And then here's a metallic purple purse. This one's cool. Unique. And that's the inside. There's some other compartments in here. Can you see this color?
I'm guessing it's purple, isn't it? Andrew's at 111.
And then this is a book, one of those book bag purses. I thought about switching to like a small book bag purse like this instead of a fanny pack.
No, the fanny pack rocks it with you.
But I like the fanny pack because then I don't have to take this thing off, and the fanny pack, it's like right there. Boom. I can unzip it, get what I want, and be done.
I'm thinking about getting a fanny pack myself.
So that would be called a manny pack.
You're telling me they really call it a manny pack? Donald just sent $2. Thank you so much.
Here's a pink book bag. Like a purse or, yeah, backpack.
So a manny pack is a real thing.
I mean, a man purse is a real thing. And those are called nurses. Here's an IKEA tote bag. These big old IKEA reusable tote bags.
Big old IKEA bag. Shirley Miller's at 115 right now.
Here is a Victoria's Secret pink tote bag.
Baby, you just packing that camera up there, aren't you?
The pile is getting high.
Miriam Rodriguez, yes, we can see your chats, but you got to type. If you're not seeing your numbers, you need to type out.
Here's a Vera Bradley tote bag.
We see your question marks. You have to type out your bid. Spell it out. We can't be in control of what YouTube does and doesn't do.
This looks like a laundry bag. You get that.
Remember that one time we did a whole video with our hands as faces doing an unboxing?
Yeah. That was fun. Here's a 9 West purse. I love the inside. It's like cheetah print, but it's rainbow. Rainbow cheetah. Do you have a trivia question picked out yet?
Yeah. How long is my driveway?
And then
that's the trivia
this looks
question.
like another thermal bag, like a thermal lunch bag. And I've got one more bag in this lot, and then you can start the timer up.
Don sent $2. He said, I gave $2 to make Jeremy and George holla.
$2 make you holla.
Miriam is in at 116 right now.
All right. That was the last
Shirley's now at 117.
bag.
That was the last one.
I am ready for the timer.
I didn't think those bags were ever going to end, to be honest with you. All right, looks like. Which one was my favorite?
Yeah.
The one I couldn't see.
I like this one.
The purple one, because I can't see purple. So less bags, the better.
Purple was cool.
Shirley Miller's in at 117. I'm going to get my body under control, Shirley. Shirley Miller is in at 116. And it's $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Trying to represent everything as best of our ability. You've seen a ton of bags here. There's a little bit of everything. Miriam's now at 118. Now estate sales at 125. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. It's at 125. Estate sales at 125. Lydia says the Victoria's Secret bag alone is worth 45. All right, Shirley Miller's now at 125 as well. Estate sale was there first, though. So estate sale is First bidder at 125. High bidder right now, 128. Miriam just came in at 128. Candy just became an addicted fan. Thanks so much, Candy. Candy says Jeremy is coughing, sneezing, hiccups. What's next? I'm hoping not diarrhea, to be honest with you. Andrew is now at 129. Shirley's at 130. This lot can make somebody a lot of money. No pun intended on the word lot. 130 to Shirley Miller right now. 130 to Shirley Miller with 5 seconds left. Shirley's at 130. And let's see what happens. Marion just came in at 132. 132 is the high bid right now. 132 is the high bid. Going once, 132. Going twice, 132. It is Miriam Rodriguez with 132. Wow. And Shirley Miller is back up with 130. All right, Miriam, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 132, and tell George, hey, it was the purse lot or the handbag lot. And then Shirley, you can send the same information and tell George you were backup bidder at 130. And I'm about to sneeze again. Oh,
you ever put my finger under your nose?
No, I want you to put your fingers up my nose. That's what I want. All right, I'm going to pull George out of the screen here. And
I'm back.
That's how dedicated I am to you all. No matter how sick I am, the show goes on.
Yeah, you are a trooper, that's for sure.
Did you just call me a tutor?
You are a trooper. Trooper.
All right, what kind of prizes you got today?
I feel like giving away jewelry this evening. There was a lot of people that asked about this copper bracelet.
Copper bracelet from the storage unit.
Yeah. So this is going to be a giveaway.
That was a lot of interest in that bracelet. People were messaging.
Hopefully you can see it.
Definitely can see it.
So that'll be one. There'll be 3 lucky winners this evening. All of the giveaway prizes are bracelets.
Cecilia says I need a good night's sleep. Are you going to make sure I have a good night's sleep?
I tried to yesterday. Did it work?
Yeah, except for every time I got up to go pee.
You got up to
like 5 times. That was
Here's
crazy.
another bracelet, and I don't remember which unit this is from, but
same unit.
You've got the face of the lion.
Why did you put that over my head like I'm a lion?
Because you're a lion. They want to hear you roar.
I'm a lion. You gotta let me roar.
And then this one may be from the same unit as well. It says, I love you. Wow. Wow.
I love you.
I love you.
Is that how I told you the first time?
I think you said, this is for you, hon. And I'm like, but I'm not your mom. You're
and
like,
I
well,
said, turn it
upside down. And it says, wow.
And then, I love you.
I love you.
So
that's a bracelet too.
Is that the first time I ever told you that I love you?
No. But it was the first time you ever said, I love you. They could see everything.
How could they see that?
Because I moved it this way.
Why would you do that?
Because you know how everything's opposite?
You went the wrong way.
Yeah, I went the wrong way. All right, so 3. Jackie sent $5. NyQuil fund. I gave him NyQuil this morning, and he's like, that's terrible. It made me feel terrible. It didn't make me feel any better. I don't want it.
Makes me feel worse.
Said, okay. Did it make you feel tired?
Made me feel worse.
Worse. I'm not sure what worse means.
Worse.
Like more congested.
Just worse.
Okay. All right. So again, 3 lucky winners for tonight's trivia question. If you are the first 3 to answer the trivia question correctly, first person to answer correctly gets dibs on whatever bracelet they want. Typically, the trivia question comes from the least viewed video of the week.
Which they're all the least viewed because they were horrible views this week.
Wasn't too hot for us.
This week was a little
But
rough.
the ones that have watched it loved it based on.
So here's the question. Here's the question.
Oh wait! Before you ask the question.
Okay.
Make sure you guys at home refresh and you're in live chat and not top chat. Okay. Super important that you're in live chat.
Because we get sick and tired of getting messages. I won. I was first, and the screenshots that you send us are in top chat.
Make sure you're in top. You're not in top chat. You're in live chat.
Okay. All right. Are we good to go now?
Yes.
All right. George met a famous Mr. Beast character. What was his name? And he told us that his favorite character on What the Hales was George. George met a famous Mr. Beast character. What was his name? And he told us that his favorite What the Hales character was George.
Look at that. We've got
somebody said Jimmy. Somebody said that cute young kid.
Bob.
Somebody said Bob. Somebody said Top Chat.
Someone said Chris.
Somebody said Mr. Pussycat.
Tom the Burger Maker.
Yeah, you gotta have that person.
Judy said George. Remember when you found the name badge, George?
I did find the name badge.
With the
George.
Mr. Beast crew?
Yes. Yep. Rosemary.
Versa said Steve.
Yeah, there's all kinds of answers.
Rose Blue's just laughing.
Champagne Sumo said Poppy McPophead.
Margaret says Biden.
Whoa. That I don't recall.
Time is up. All right. I've got my top 3 right here that I'm looking at. The first person to answer correctly was Debbie Vaughn with Carl.
How'd she do that?
I don't know. Debbie Vaughn must watch Mr. Beast. And then the second person that I see on my end is Lynn Gannis. And the third person to answer correctly that I see on my end is Melissa Landers. Woo! So congratulations, ladies. Debbie, you get first dibs on any of the bracelets that you want. And then Lynn, let me know which bracelet you'd like. And then Melissa, I'll send you whatever is remaining. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for all of the kind words for Jeremy's broken foot and his illness and us getting home safely. I also want to thank everyone that sent fan mail tonight. We love you guys. Special thank you to everyone that became a member tonight. Special thank you to everyone that sent a super chat donation. Thank you to all of our awesome moderators for helping us during the auction. Is there anything you would like to add before you start singing?
I would like to add this.
Okay.
Twinkle,
oh, he's gonna put you guys to sleep by singing a lullaby.
Star, how I wonder what you are. Up, 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 up.
They're all saying
the
get better.
So
feel better, Jeremy.
Like a diamond in the sky. I said, twinkle, twinkle.
Good night, everyone. We try and release a pre-recorded video, get it out to you by 5:30 Monday through Saturday Eastern Standard Time. But we will be back next Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Say good night, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy.
No, to the people at home, not yourself.
I don't know that any of them is named Jeremy. That would just be awkward.